me see. Okay. Yeah, I'm live. Okay, Taylor, y'all. Oh, it took forever. Y'all pray for me. Y'all know I'm working on this. Okay. Okay, here we are. Okay, y'all, come on up. Come on, y'all. Casey Mo, y'all come on upstairs. Y'all come on. So we have to send y'all the link to come, right, Shell? I can see you, Shell, just a little bit. So if you want the link to come on stage, put it in the chat and we'll get you up stage. J Culture, B Lash, Taylor, y'all that are here. I don't know if Quay and them here. Anybody bright eye want to come up stage? Y'all, Jerica, y'all come on. Casey Mo. We just getting our hours in tonight. Okay.
Okay, Nitra, I just dropped a link in the chat, y'all. So just click on that link in the chat whenever y'all ready to join. While y'all are coming in, just remember to hit that thumbs up button, hit the like, hit the subscribe bell so you'll get notifications. So whenever Miss Nitra is live on YouTube, y'all will be notified that she is live.
Ain't nobody trying to come up.
If any of y'all are hitting that StreamYard link and y'all are having issues, just let us know in the chat and I'll try to walk y'all through it.
Yeah, y'all come on. I see new comments. Okay. Hey, Boss Pressure. Hey, these TikTok streets. I see y'all now. Tanya, Peaches. I see y'all here. So, y'all, we just really chilling for a little bit. Y'all want to come on over? Period. I'm so excited. And I just can't hide it. I like it over here, Shell.
Yeah, I do too. I really like the ability to be able to share your screen and kind of talk through what it is you're watching and what you're looking at, and we can watch it with you. I love that feature.
Yeah, I think I want to show the videos now over here. So let me try. So I'm going to go down to, no, I'm going to open up another tab.
Mm-hmm.
Right. A YouTube tab. Can you hear me, Shell?
I can hear you. Mm-hmm. You're doing right. And find whichever
So
video you want to watch. I'm trying to get our cousins to come up here with us.
And then I'm going to look up Detroit news. I got this one. Yeah, I stopped it. And then I come back to StreamYard, right? And now, okay, so Shell, I have it up. Now, what do I do to play it?
Okay, click on present. And then share your screen.
And then here we go and share. Now, Shell, you showed me a way.
Click dismiss.
Oh, I need to go back and take that out. I need to be right here.
Okay.
Okay.
So
now
on your video, you see that little square over there at the bottom? To the right toward the bottom, that little square, the next one, or either one, however you want to do it. Yeah, there you go.
Now I'm back on StreamYard. And I need to push play.
Likely died from hypothermia in a car is speaking out tonight. Her 9-year-old.
Okay, pause it for a minute, Miss Nitra.
Daughter were found unresponsive after spending the night in the Hollywood casino.
For the past 24 hours, questions have been raised about why the family didn't get help. During a press conference today, Mayor Mike Duggan revealed that family called the city in November, but nothing was done.
For whatever reason, this wasn't deemed an emergency that caused an outreach worker to visit the family.
Tonight, I sat down with that mother. She is 29-year-old Tatiana Williams. She told me she and her 4 children had been living in their van for the past 3 months.
Said was carbon monoxide. Or I don't know what it is. There's so many stories going around. I haven't even got the right story for my own kids. But one thing I do know is they could never be cold in their car. Because I keep gas in their car. I do what I got to do to keep them kids with heat. So it's not hypothermia. My kids could have never froze to death. But I called everybody. I called out of state. I called different cities. I called Detroit. I got on a cam list. I've been on a cam list for a long time. Nobody. Every time I call, they say there's no shelter, no bed. I thought I was doing the right thing. I tried to keep them warm at night. That's it. I was just trying to keep them warm. Nobody helped me. It took me to lose 2 of my kids to get this help. I don't feel good about it.
Who I feel
If
sorry.
you ever find yourself without shelter, jam the code on your screen to be taken on Detroit.com.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm having a hard time not believing her. I don't know about anybody else, but I am having a hard time. And she don't think they froze to death. She thinks that now she's saying carbon monoxide. So if she was in that parking garage, do y'all think that it could have possibly been carbon monoxide poisoning? Because it's an open garage, so it's not like it's a closed garage at the casino. So it probably was freezing, huh? I can't hear you, Shell. You on Merc? I believe her, Berta. I don't know. I believe her. I might be one of these Carly Russell moments gonna come back and bite you in the ass. But I just believe her. I really think
it could have been carbon monoxide, depending on, maybe her car had some sort of a malfunction, or, where some of that exhaust was getting into the car. You know what I mean?
Man, I hate that for her. That's sad. Let me go back and I'm going to try another one, Shell. I got it together. I see now. I know how to do it now, y'all. Show this sorry ass daddy. Let me see. Yeah, I feel sorry for this baby. I don't care what nobody say. I'm almost sure this man just did not want to help. I just think he just did not want to help. So here we go. I'm going to do this. It's 2 minutes. Hold on. It look like now she getting a little help.
Yeah, which is ridiculous. I'm with her. If she's been reaching out to all these organizations trying to get help, and even the family that want to sit next to her on the camera and do the interviews with her, it's like, where was y'all at when this woman? I don't know. It's
Froze to death Monday in the parking structure.
Every big moment starts with a decision.
Oh, yeah.
That was the only thing I did wrong.
Tatiana, remembering how many times she reached out for a place to live. She asked the father of the 2 kids that died.
He had with a female and then don't.
She also asked the Detroit for help.
I reached out and I reported. I've been on cameras for a long. Every time I call and ask if they have a bed, they say they don't have family beds.
So the 7 of them had been sleeping in their 2002 Town and Country van since November. But the kids had everything else.
They ate every day, all day. Goodies, food. They didn't want for nothing. Every day they went to school. I have one mistake.
And the kid's grandmother, 49-year-old Yvette Goodman, was also in the van that day. Did the van run out of gas?
I have no idea what happened. I have
And then when you woke,
only night I fell asleep. I usually be woke.
and when you woke up,
Now she kind of look like she lying a little. I
My
don't know.
grandson wasn't
Girl, you better.
family.
the reasons we
I don't know.
set
Forgive me, Lord,
GoFundMe
for
up so
saying that.
we'll be able to have housing for herself and the children, her other
Forgive me,
remaining
Lord.
children.
We'll put a link to the GoFundMe
I can't
account on
say
our
that.
website, fox2detroit.com.
That's all I wanted to do was sleep somewhere safe.
In Detroit, Charlie Langton, Fox 2 News.
And they said the sad part is he still ain't got the baby that's living. Now, why you ain't even went and tried to go get your child that's living? Ooh, that's a sorry man. Charm Cooking says she trying to get up here.
You're not here yet, Charm. When you click your link, you have to give your phone. If you're coming in from a phone, it's going to ask you to give StreamYard access to your camera and microphone. You have to click yes. Once you do, it should let you enter. We'll see you pop up in when you get in here. I'm gonna drop the link in the chat again. I believe that's Good Yellow up here with us.
Yeah, I can't find the one with the dad. I'm looking for it.
Yeah, but you know, he ain't gonna go get that third baby because I don't think he got no interest anyway, you know.
Okay, I found it, Shell.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll mute while you play it.
Mm-hmm.
Boss Pressure, I think the other people that's with her now is family.
People now there, let's see if it play, y'all. I don't know why my service acting.
Miss J, I'm gonna drop a link in the chat, Miss J. So when I drop this link, just click on this link and follow the steps, and it's gonna put you up here with us.
Is it me or do it seem like
Right
the
now, we're going to turn to our other big.
it's buffering, ain't it?
Yeah, Nitra, it
Speaking
seems
to us
like yours have a little bit of a lag. What
tonight after learning
what are you looking up so I can try to search it?
2 of his kids died from exposure
It ain't playing.
in a casino parking lot.
Yesterday, 7 News Detroit reporter Darren Cunningham spoke to the mother of those 2 kids about the tragic situation.
Yesterday, I woke up not to wake them up from school. My son wasn't moving, and I
I have one pulled up here where he was talking to the news, Nitra. You want me to play it?
As I got on the treadmill, she called saying, "Can I make it to the hospital right now?" They gone. Was hoping it was a sick joke, but it wasn't.
According to Detroit police, 9-year-old Darnell Jr.
Hey,
and
y'all.
2-year-old Amelia died while sleeping in a vehicle at the Hollywood Casino at Greektown.
Hey, man.
And I asked for help. I tried to keep her that way.
In her vehicle for 3 months, along with her 4 kids, her mother, and 2 teenage siblings. She says she reached out to Curry, who's the father of 3 of her children.
I asked him, I said, can you get your kids for me? I said, I need help. You know I'm homeless. I done kept a room this long. I couldn't keep it no more.
They were home. Kiana ever reached out, asked
to get them, and can I get them things?
She said she had been homeless for 3 months.
Did nothing to me. Nothing.
Nitra, can you hear me?
They can cut all that. No, she did not.
Why wanted to kiss him?
She just acts.
Can you hear me? They say it's glitching real bad.
No, she did not. And she knows she could have, like we always used to do.
He says the last time he held his children was a month or 2 ago. Good time. Miss investigation into this.
Hey, y'all, this video is skipping a little bit.
That's crazy, ain't it, y'all?
I was telling you, Nitra, I might have to play the video from my end because it's a real bad glitch when you're trying to play it and it's making.
I know what I see there.
Yeah.
It's trying to make her pay, she says, Shell.
Yeah, I saw that. I just sent a new link. I don't know why it's doing that. It normally doesn't do that. Good Yellow, when you click the link, were you able to just come right in?
It's 2 Good Yellows up here now. What the hell? Can they report YouTube? Shit, are they reporting us, y'all?
I don't think so.
Shit, Good Yellow, I don't know. It's 2 of you up here right now.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh,
do y'all see that, or is it just me? It's 2 Good Yellows up here on this stage. Or is it just me? Okay, now it's 2 Good Yellows up here.
Now it's only one. I see both of them. Let me try to share mine. Let me try to share mine, Nitra, and see if it still has the lag.
One of them gone now. See, they had a Good Yellow and a Good and Yellow.
Speaking to us tonight after learning 2 of his kids died from exposure to the cold in a casino park.
That's much better.
Day 7 News Detroit reporter Darren Cunningham spoke to the mother of those 2 kids about the tragic situation.
Yesterday, I woke them up to wake them up from school. My son wasn't moving. And I
She's young, mama.
Said, please get up. Please.
Well, tonight, Darren is getting the father's side of this story, hearing about the moment he learned 2 of his children
had passed
away.
Darnell Curry Sr. wiped away tears while talking with me about his children, Darnell Jr. and Amelia, and the distressing phone call he says he took from their mother, Tatiana Williams, on Monday.
I went to the gym. As soon as I got on the treadmill, she called saying, can I make it to the hospital right now? They gone. I was hoping it was a sick joke, but it wasn't.
According to Detroit police, 9-year-old Darnell Jr. and 2-year-old Amelia died while sleeping in a vehicle at the Hollywood Casino at Greektown parking garage. Investigators say the cause appears to be hypothermia, a tragedy stemming from homelessness.
I tried. I asked for help. I asked everybody, even people out of state. But I tried. I tried to keep hotels. I tried to pay people to stay there. It wasn't working for me. You know, people just didn't like too many kids at their house.
I spoke with the children's mother Tuesday evening. She told me she's been living in her vehicle for 3 months, along with her 4 kids, her mother, and 2 teenage siblings. She says she reached out to Curry, who's the father of 3 of her children.
I asked him, I said, can you get your kids for me? I said, I need help. You know I'm homeless. I done kept a room this long. I couldn't keep it no more.
They were homeless. Had Tatiana ever reached out asking to?
No, she did not. All she said was, can I get them? Can I get them just to get them? And can I get them because y'all homeless? That's 2 different things.
She said she had been homeless for 3 months.
That's what I saw, about 3 months, but she ain't never said nothing to me. Nothing. So all them other sob stories, they can cut all that. No, she did not.
Curry, who lives in Novi, says Williams never specified why she wanted to drop their kids off to him.
She
I
just
wonder if
asked,
we're gonna try to get his other
get them
child.
for a couple of days.
Somebody
But
was
I
just
told
up
her
here.
I'm
Who's that? I
working
missed
and all
it.
that.
Wow.
I'm out here.
Now you gotta
We're not close
specify
to
why
each
you
other, so I
what?
couldn't. But she knows all my family is right around the corner from her.
Did she reach out to any of your family?
No, she did not. And she knows she could have, like we always used to do.
He says the last time he held his children was a month or 2 ago, and that they typically FaceTime, moments he will miss.
And there's a police investigation into this. What is it you would like to see come of this? Obviously, nothing's going to bring back your 9-year-old and your 2-year-old.
Don't even matter to me. Can't get them back, so it's whatever.
Darren Cunningham, 7 News Detroit.
No, you cannot get them back. Our heart aches for this family. I mean, there's so many people reaching out, trying to help. And you know, I would just say, I mean, to anybody in our community, if your children are cold and go inside somewhere, beg for help if you can, so nothing like this ever happens again.
And as I learned today, there are shelters in those kind of situations, even if it's not ideal. Shelters are your best policy at that moment.
Shelters, there are churches, there are people who will take you in. And I know.
I want to point out that he said she could have asked for help like we used to do. So that lets me know that it sounds like his family used to help him. He said it didn't matter what they do. I think he's talking about it don't matter what they do to her now that the news is involved and stuff. Y'all, what y'all think?
I mean, I just think that he's just trying to save face, like he said, because the news is involved. But just like Van Life pointed out earlier, if you was in touch with your kids, or somebody on the panel, if you was in touch with your kids once a month, and she's been sleeping with them kids in the car for 3 months, you would have known at some point. Like if the boy was 9 years old, he's old enough to talk and say, "Hey, Daddy, we sleeping in the van. Hey, Daddy, can I come to your house?" You know, it ain't like they little bitty babies that couldn't say nothing at all. So
y'all think it's a little fishy, y'all? Hey, Ashley, y'all. Because some people said they don't see tears from her, but I see tears coming from her. Do you, Shell, y'all?
I mean, I think it's genuine. I think that she's definitely. I don't think it was deliberate. She didn't deliberately do anything to him. So I think, I think it was an accident either way. Now, is it an accident that could have been prevented somehow? Possibly. But, who are we to say that she done all she can do? I don't know. Do you see this other article down here, Nitra? You see down there in the downstairs, the other one that I got? You want me to play that one?
Yes, I do. Should I add it to the stage or you got it?
Yeah, when I have the next one queued up, if you want me to play it, I'll just queue them up. You can see them down there for something you want me to
queue
play.
them up.
Okay.
I think she is Shock Berta.
Yeah, I'll queue them up and you add them to the stage whenever you're ready.
Okay, I'm ready.
And look at how the world is judging her.
The cousin of the mother who took her 5 children and their grandmother to the 9th parking lot level of the Hollywood Casino early Monday morning. And when the gas ran out of their car, so did the heat. And 2 of her kids, a 9-year-old boy and a 2-year-old girl, froze to death.
She asked for help. She asked the right people. She was scared of what the world would think of her, so she did privately the right thing. She asked the city, and what they do, they told her they couldn't help her.
And the mayor acknowledged that because of this incident, he is asking the deputy mayor, as well as the housing director, to review this situation and then come back with policies to help those who need housing.
If during the day you are in danger of homelessness, you call the hotline. It's spelled in well-publicized 866-313-2520. But if it's after 6 o'clock at night and an incident's happened, you've been pushed out of the house, you're in an emergency situation, go to your police precinct.
There's a driver from a small town in Texas who walked away with $80,000 after their car accident last month.
That's crazy.
I've lost a couple by accident, and a couple of them would need to be pulled. And now the rest of them right now.
But first, breaking news in the sibling tragedy
That's crazy.
Yeah, this is a sad deal.
I think she asked for help. I don't know. So I hope it ain't nothing tied to it, but I just think she asked for help and the system failed her. And a lot more people. And then this cousin talking about she did everything she needed to do privately. Well, where was the cousins at when she needed the help? That's my next question.
So here's a press conference, y'all, where the police and the mayor is talking in regards to what they feel about it.
Okay. I'm ready for it.
Okay, y'all can hear the volume is fine. Everybody can hear it.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
That's me. Y'all sound like a
Young
radio.
people. We're here to give an update about the tragic situation that happened with 2 of our young people, children, that preliminarily it looked like they froze to death, died from exposure to hypothermia. So everything that I'm going to give you at this point is preliminary in nature as we continue with our investigation. So therefore, it could be subject to change, and I'll give further updates later. But the children were asleep in a car on the 9th floor of a casino parking structure, the Hollywood Casino. The mother realized that her 9-year-old son wasn't breathing. Also, previous to that, she had already called a friend, another, close relative, to help because with the vehicle not running, trying to figure out whether it was a mechanical failure, it had ran out of gas. So they were already on site in another vehicle, attempting with gasoline to get the vehicle started. When the mother realized that her son wasn't breathing, she did make a 911 call, but the friend in a Buick immediately transported the 9-year-old, put him in the car and transported them to Children's Hospital. While en route to Children's Hospital, as they checked on the other children that were in the van, and it was a total of 5 children in the van, they realized at some point that the 2-year-old wasn't breathing. And so a telephone call was made to the friend that was transporting.
So Nitra, he said 5 kids in the van. Okay, so while the video is playing, Nitra, at any point that you want to cut in and comment on it, just click down there and remove it from the stage, and I can pause the video while you comment.
Yeah, we can play it through a couple of minutes and then stop and give feedback. Somebody get in touch with Just. They said that TikTok, you can download it now on your phone. So somebody get in touch with Just and let her know that she can get her TikTok on. Hit her up on TikTok. I try to get in touch with her, Miss Felicia. We on YouTube.
Okay, baby, I'll be over there. Thank you.
You're welcome. I try to get in touch with her. Hey, hell, kid, we over here watching this story. Go ahead, Shell.
The 9-year-old at Children's Hospital to return so that the 2-year-old could be picked up. Once the vehicle returned, the Buick, we have videotape where we see the whole entire family get into the Buick, and they all were transported to Children's Hospital. With that, like I said, the call came in at 12:12 from the mother. It was very limited information that was given to our 911 call taker as to the location of where everything was happening. It was just at the casino, no description of the vehicle, etc. Our call taker continuously kept the line opening, trying to identify where in the description and what was going on. A 911 call taker called the mom back numerous times, and ultimately we received a call from the hospital that they had 2 children there who were deceased. Our officers responded to the hospital. The hospital had notified us at 12:47. Our officers, like I said, responded to the hospital, and from there we continued with the investigation, talked to the mother, and also talked to the grandmother, and they were able to give us the specific locations as to where the van actually was that was parked on the 9th floor at the Motor City Casino. And so we do know that on that day and time that the temperatures were below 32 degrees. And from all, talking to
Below 32 degrees, Nitra, you think that's cold enough to freeze, though? To go into hypothermia, I guess? You got blanket?
Because one news channel said today that it was below 9, like it was a -9, but he said -32. So I'm just sitting here now wondering which degrees was it, because I heard earlier it was -9.
Mm-hmm.
But -32, is that enough for him to die in? Like, I don't know, y'all. I hope it ain't no more to this story. Right now, I'm leaning on her faith that I believe her.
Well, you remember in Texas a few years ago when we had that ice storm and it was like 6 degrees outside and people's electricity was off for days. A lot of people passed away in that too. But then again, what about? I mean, there was several people who was under covers and blankets and stayed warm and made it. So I don't know. Maybe it's because they were kids. They just didn't have enough body fat to.
I'm sure that 2-year-old, man.
Yeah.
Them kids was better. Might be some carbon monoxide poisoning.
Mm-hmm.
Ultimately, the medical examiner will determine the cause of death, but just on the surface right now, it appears that it was exposure to hypothermia. So at this point, I'll be around to answer additional questions, but I'll turn it over to the mayor, and at the end of the press conference, we'll answer questions. Thank you all.
Thanks, Chief. It's a terrible day in Detroit as we deal with the tragic loss of 2 young people, and it's got to make us rethink everything that we're doing. The heartbreaking part of this is that there were family shelter beds available just a few miles away from where the family pulled in to their Greektown structure, but brings home the point that having services available doesn't mean very much if the residents who need them don't know how to access them. I meet every 2 weeks with the police chief and all of the command staff to talk about what's going on. And last winter, the commanders were telling me that they were picking up unsheltered individuals in the evening and taking them to shelters and couldn't get them in, which made me very angry because I thought we had contracts that shelters did not turn people away. But we got our housing and redevelopment team together with the Detroit Police Department and dramatically changed things for this winter. We added 400 more shelter beds, going from 900 to 1,300 for this winter. And then we added another 110 drop-in beds. And drop-in beds are really important because while a shelter may be full, the drop-in center will take an individual any time of the evening and never turn anybody away. And 75 of those beds were family beds, exactly the type we needed here. And then we added a third piece.
You believe him, Nitra?
No.
No, don't believe that.
I don't believe him.
He's covering up for the fact that it's not available. That it's not available. You can call any shelter, any family shelter. It's not available to her. It's not.
Yeah, now all these resources, I don't believe him.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Miss Felicia. Yeah, I don't believe him either. He definitely fumbling, stumbling, trying to come up with some logical explanation to keep from the city of Detroit getting blamed.
Yeah, he's trying to save their butt. That's what that is.
Yeah.
Especially, and he's saying that the city is giving all these millions of dollars worth of resources to these shelters. So, where the money really going?
Every shelter is overcrowded. Every shelter is overfull. You can call Champs right now. That's the shelter hotline here in Michigan. And they're going to tell you they don't have nothing available for you. They're going to tell you to call back in 2 months or call back every day to put your name at the top of the list. That is a lie. He lying.
You ready for me to push play, Nitra?
Yeah.
The angels of this city are our homeless outreach workers. What they are doing out in the cold and talking to our individuals about their problems every day is remarkable. But DPD complained that in the evening they did not have the access to the homeless outreach workers. And so this winter we put the outreach workers on 24-hour shifts, continual service, so that any time of the day or night, DPD can immediately reach an outreach worker and place an individual. And all winter long, I have heard great compliments at the way the Detroit police are working with the outreach team. As people in this city know, our officers do not treat the homeless with a criminal response. They almost invariably go out with an outreach worker talking about where they could go. So, as we look at what happened here, we know this has been a lot colder winter. And the details I'm going to give you are also preliminary. Chief Bedison is examining the side from the police department, but we're also going to examine everything that happened here from a housing services standpoint. And so we're only 18 hours into this, and what I say may turn out to change as we go. But here's what I am told from the housing department that we do know, that this family reached out to our homeless response team on November 25th. They had reached out earlier in the summer and even back into the previous year, but reached out on November 25th, essentially saying they had been living with the family. They were no longer going to be able to keep living with.
Did you hear that? He tried to scramble through that. part. Did y'all hear it? She reached out Thanksgiving, she reached out in the summer, and she reached out last year. That's 3 damn times that woman reached out to this same fucking shelter from what it sounds like. So let me just keep listening. But did y'all anybody hear that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I heard that.
She tried.
When he say she reached out, there is only one number you can call in Detroit. And that number is that you're going to do an intake, and they're going to put you on the list for all the shelters, depending on how many kids you got. So obviously, she had been on the list for a family shelter, but by her being on the list, she should have been called. If she had called in November, she should have been called by now. You know what I'm saying? So it's something the city did to mess this up.
Yeah, I'm listening to him try to scrabble through that, but I caught that. That
Well,
means that was tried 3 times. That's bullshit.
Soon as he said it, he went right into something about her family.
Yeah, you skipped through that. But Michelle, can you rewind it a little bit? Because he damn sure skipped through that part.
Yeah.
That's bullshit.
We're only 18 hours into this, and what I say may turn out to change as we go. But here's what I am told from the housing department that we do know, that this family reached out to our homeless response team on November 25th. They had reached out earlier in the summer and even back into the previous year, but reached out on November 25th, essentially saying they had been living with the family. They were no longer going to be able to keep living with that family and needed a place to go. And in the course of that conversation, there was no resolution reached on where they would go. And one of the things that's important when you call our homeless services folks is that if it's an emergency situation, we send out one of these outreach workers. Because when you're on the telephone, you have people with complicated problems. Sometimes it's hard to figure out exactly what the circumstance is. Is it an emergency? But when a homeless outreach worker goes and lays eyes on the family and sees what's going on, they know exactly what to do. For whatever reason, this wasn't deemed an emergency that caused an outreach worker to visit the family.
Stop.
I told y'all.
See?
Something the city did.
It's on them. That you see how they did that woman? Now, they did not take her situation serious. I'm so glad you ran across this press conference because I needed to hear it. So it sounds like she reached out at least 3 times to this damn hotline number. But like you said, when they go lay eyes on the family, so they probably saw her with a damn coat in the car and don't think she homeless.
No, she was living with somebody at the time they went to go see her.
They didn't take her serious.
They didn't take her serious.
Yeah, now it's starting to make a little more sense.
Yeah, they didn't take her serious, and she went for what she knew. She told the city of Detroit that I'm about to be homeless. Like, I need some help before I become homeless. It's about to be winter. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got 5 kids. Like, I'm about to be homeless. Can y'all help me? Detroit dropped the ball. They dropped the ball because I'm a recipient of their help, of being homeless, and they come in to help me. So I'm a recipient of that. So I know that they dropped the ball.
Didn't he say that they sent workers out to visit the family?
That's what he said.
But where did they visit them at her relative's house when they was living there?
That's why they didn't take it serious, because somebody let her spend a night. I'm mad, Miss Berta, because you see how I wish Glam and everybody was here that heard it earlier. The woman needed some help. She needed some freaking help.
Man.
She needed some help.
Empress or Jada God, can we get one of our YouTube cousins and mods to make a post and let your cousins on TikTok know that Nitra is over here streaming on YouTube? Let me know when to push play, Nitra.
You can. It's getting gooder and gooder.
3 weeks later, we opened the Family Drop-In Center on December 16th. It was exactly the type of situation we opened it for. We were opening it to be ahead of the worst temperatures of the winter. At least as far as we've been able to determine so far, the family never called back again for service. And as far as we've been able to tell, our homeless staff never proactively reached out to say, what happened with your situation? Was it resolved? Or to indicate that there might be a room available. And so we have to make sure that we do everything possible to make sure that this doesn't happen again. And I'm not trying to talk about an individual employee. I'm talking about the system
You can
as a
tell he
whole.
know
Are
more than what he's
we?
saying.
Yeah, he working his way around his words.
He working his way around his words. You can tell that man know that they failed that woman. At the end of the day, I know it's some deadbeat ass mamas out here that don't try, and they be scared, don't want to lose their kids. But listening to this press conference right now, he know. That's why he just spunked that and said, "I'm not blaming it on an employee. Somebody dropped the ball. Somebody dropped the ball with this mother, and they knew she needed help, and they dropped it." And they didn't give a shit. And she need to sue the shit out of their ass. Try to anyway.
Doing everything to make sure people in this city know how to access this critical care. And so I have asked Malia Howard, our deputy mayor, and Julie Schneider, the head of Housing and Revitalization Department, to come back to me with 2 weeks, in 2 weeks with plans to review this and address it. One, obviously, is the history, the circumstances on this family. But I want a review of our call center and the housing specialist. I've heard times that people say I called and they asked me a lot of questions about classification and the like, and I came away confused. I want to make sure that when people call, they get very clear options when that phone call is made. And I am asking them to put a policy in place that anytime minors are involved experiencing homelessness, that our outreach workers automatically do a site visit. Anytime we've got children in danger of being on the street, I want that outreach worker face to face and identify what the situation is and make sure it is resolved. And finally, I'm asking for a review of our public information process. As you can probably gather, I was up late last night and I went and I looked at the media coverage when we opened the Family Drop-In Center on December 16th. It was remarkable. On all TV stations, all newspapers, all social media, we had extensive coverage that service was there. But the reality is, that somebody living in a car or somebody living on the street isn't getting that information. And I want us to think through how we make sure the people who need it the most know that we are there for them. The people in this city who are working on this are remarkable. You have got churches, you have got nonprofits, you have got warming centers, you have a lot of people in the city willing to step up and help during the winter. But I think it's really important right now that we just clarify to everybody 2 simple rules, and we have to do this to make sure it doesn't happen again. If during the day you are in danger of homelessness, you call the hotline. It's spelled in well-publicized 866-313-2520. But if it's after 6 o'clock at night and an incident's happened, you've been pushed out of the house, you're in an emergency situation, go to your police precinct. Because in this city, our police work hand in hand with our homeless prevention folks. And if you get to the police precinct, you don't need to navigate anything. The officers there will greet you, take care of you, and make sure you get to the shelter that you need. We just can't have something like that happen in this city again.
Lies and more lies and more
the
lies.
deputy mayor and the head of housing research.
Good yellow, no. He done called that number. That man covering their ass. They ain't gave all
Yeah,
that
he's
shit.
covering. I can't believe he's saying all of this, y'all. I know firsthand about the homelessness and what it takes to get into a place. And the fact that he just did all of that, he covering up for his part of this, of what happened. He know damn well that lady, them people dropped the ball on her. They let her. They failed her. They were supposed to reach out to her every week until they found her a place. Until that lady was stable and her children were okay, especially with her having minors. Man, they dropped the ball on her, bro, and that is so freaking sad because she was doing what she had to do to make sure them babies stayed warm and sleeping out of a car and I'm sure taking them to school every day and doing this with no help. And now here it is, the city that she lives in can't even freaking help her. That is downright bold. And then to see this white team man just talk about all the resources that he has helped implement and put in place, and none of that shit is working, and none of it has worked, and nobody like I don't get it. I don't get it, man. And then he just sitting here covering up for the city of Detroit. That's not fair. It's just not fair, bro. Then none of that stuff worked for her. None of them people reached out to her. None of those people made sure that the children were okay. Child Protective Services didn't even step in when she called for help the first time when she said she was about to be homeless. The CPS did not even step in. I don't understand. I just don't understand. They dropped the ball on his family. They did.
I agree with you 100%.
Yeah, I do as well. And I also think the reason for the press conference and him trying to get in front of it like he is because he knows that there's going to be an investigation on the resources and funds that's supposedly going to these homeless shelters. And who knows where that money is actually going, right? He's sitting there, he's the mayor. So you and your team allocate the funds. So if you're saying that you're giving all these millions of dollars to these organizations and these places, who's to say that money is not being funneled somewhere else? He's going to have to be held accountable as to where all that money is going. And I'm sure that's why he's trying to get in front of it.
Yeah, and then you got to think about all the millions of dollars he said that he has gotten funneled into this city for homelessness, for homeless shelters, to all of this, but you only added 75 beds for families? In the whole entire city, only added 75 beds for family and a few hundred for homeless people in a city of hundreds of thousands of people? That makes no sense.
None.
Resources have been on their assignment for about 2 hours. I know they'll get it done thoroughly and competently. And with that, I'll introduce the Deputy Mayor, Malia Howard.
Thank you, sir. Good afternoon, everyone. As we stand here today, we do truly mourn the loss of these two children. It is completely tragic, and our hearts are heavy. No parent, no family, no mother should ever have to endure such hardship and heartbreak. And so our hearts go out to her and to her mother and her extended family. As Mayor Duggan just stated, over the course of the next 14 days, my team and I, along with Director Schneider and the Housing Department, will undertake a complete process review of what has happened. And we will provide the mayor with that feedback and those actionable items within 14 days.
Push pause.
I want to say this. If you are...
I'm going to tell you now, if it was not any wrong in this, we wouldn't get all this. These people ain't coming out talking like this if they thought that this mama just was a negligence. They're coming out and doing that because they know that there's some negligence on the part of the shelter and the resources that they have out for these people to be able to call. They're coming out on the front line so they can get ahead of it. And she don't have the resources for somebody to hear from her right now. And everybody know Ben Crump and all them, if you ain't got no story that's going to lead to $1 million, you damn near ain't going to get to hear from them. She don't have nobody to represent her. It'll take the voice of the people like this to get a petition started for her to even be heard. It's sad. But I can tell you one thing, the ones that know they fucked up are the ones in the spotlight right now. And that's these people right here. That's why they all this thorough investigation and all that. They already done did enough investigation in 3 days to know that somebody dropped the ball with this mother.
Yeah, tell the truth.
3 phone calls and no place for this woman to stay. And I guarantee you, like she said, so she was spending her money, probably TANF, on staying in motels until she couldn't stay no more. And then it's staying with somebody and all that. So we can email Crump, but I'm telling y'all, been there, done that. try it. Lee married, try them in Dallas, but she's in a whole nother part of the world. So Lee Merritt gonna tell you that it's not in his jurisdiction and all that kind of mess. But anyway, Al Sharpton, them, period, girl, please. These people really don't get the help they need unless the police don't kill one of our kids. It's the only time you're gonna see them. So them damn police shooting. Go ahead, Shell.
Yeah, that's the truth. I had ended up searching and found another article, just a news article, where they was basically saying the same thing that we're saying, is that Mayor Dugan, the only reason he pulled that press conference together was to try to get in front of it. But he had, it says on Tuesday, Detroit Mayor Dugan called a press conference largely to deflect any responsibility from his administration. So that's exactly what it was. He just did that to try to deflect any responsibility and try to put it back on the homeless shelters, like they're the problem, or the call center is the problem. But the truth of the matter is they're getting ready to look for the money.
You damn right, Shell. Somebody ain't gonna have it either.
Experiencing homelessness, if you are living in your vehicle, if you are on the imminent danger of being put out, please contact 866-313-2520. Again, please continue to pray for this family. As Detroiters, I know that we will lift them up in our hearts and do so. But please, again, if you know of anyone or if you yourself are experiencing these issues, please call 866-313-2520. Again, as Mayor Duggan stated, if it's after hours, please go to the nearest police precinct. Please. This is to support you and your families. So please know that we are here for you and continue to serve you. And again, the full strength of the administration is behind this effort, and my complete attention will be on nothing but this moving forward. So thank you. I'd like to bring up Director Julie Schneider from the Housing Department.
Now here go the housing department and all that.
So my thing is, when I went to the police department for help, you know what they told me? They told me that I could sleep in my car in their parking lot. That's what they told me. So I don't get why would we go to the police department? There's no help. Yes, they work hand in hand with the mental health department and the homeless department, but they are no help. They are a waste of time. They are just saying this stuff because they just mentioning all the resources that's there, and that could be of help if it was actually available. But it's not available. Well, you can call right now, and they're going to tell you all 76 shelters here are filled, and you can keep calling back every day to put your name on the list. That is all bull crap, bro. And it's really pissing me off that they just sitting here trying to take the head on this before the lady can even give her spiel about the stuff she's been through and how I even came to this. You know what I'm saying? It just messed up, bro. It's messed up.
Mm-hmm.
I damn near called the number she just. I'm telling you,
I damn near want to call the shelter tomorrow.
I damn near wanted to call that number she just spewed out just to see what type of response they're actually giving people.
They're gonna do a long intake. It's called temp. It's called temp. They're gonna do a long intake with you, and then they're gonna tell you they're gonna call you back in 24 to 48 hours if they got something for you. But when they called me back, they told me they ain't had no shelters available, and I needed to call every day to put my name at the top of the list at 8 o'clock in the morning.
Okay, Sherry, you can go.
Hello. We're certainly saddened to be here today as we mourn these tragic losses. I certainly share in the sorrow.
Don't say nothing.
Now Arnold Schwarzenegger done came up here and don't even look the least bit compassionate for the poor people.
As we mourn the death of two of Detroit's children. Just 2 weeks ago, I was out with the outreach teams on the east side of Detroit as part of the annual count of unsheltered households. I wanted to go out with our outreach teams. I wanted to see the work that they do every day. I wanted to talk to individuals and households who were experiencing homelessness. While we were out that night, we encountered one gentleman on the side of the road. He was quite literally cold and shivering that night. And
We don't give a damn about
help.
girl.
I called for a Lyft ride while our team waited with him and talked to him.
Told y'all they just gonna talk about all the good
And that
stuff
Lyft ride took him.
You see how they doing? She ain't said nothing about this mama and the help this mama need. Girl, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to sound ugly. I had to cut myself off. But we ain't asked you about Billy last week on the side of the road. We asked you about Tatiana.
I told you, Arnold.
About Billy that y'all saw on the side of the road. We talk about Tatiana.
Yeah, I knew Arnold Schwarzenegger was gonna come up here on some bullshit. I knew it. I knew it at first glance.
With them wandering ass eyes. Look at them. Girl, where is we want to know what you done for Tatiana and them cheering. Shit, them wandering eyes, lying. Go ahead, Shale.
To one of our drop-in shelters as all of our outreach teams were out that night conducting outreach. As the mayor mentioned, this winter has been colder than previous winters and has been difficult and highlights the need to provide these services. In preparation for this winter and based on residents' need, we brought on an additional 400 shelter beds since December of 2023, and an additional 100 drop-in shelter beds for residents who are sleeping outside or who are in cars. We have expanded the work of those outreach teams like the one that I accompanied. You know, they're out every day meeting with unsheltered households, working to connect them to services such as shelter, housing, every single day. And that work was expanded to 24/7 since last year. You know, in light of these tragic events, as the mayor and deputy mayor said, I will conduct a review of the service delivery and coordination within the next 14 days. Also within the next 14 days, I'll be reviewing a history of the family as it relates to their calls for services for those experiencing homelessness.
Did you hear that, Nitra?
Girl, go back a little because I'm reading these damn comments over here. Y'all go out there in the comment section. She just say,
so she says something about going back over the next few days. She's going to be going back over paperwork about the family's previous call. So they're getting ready to try to verify every time that she claims she called for help. But I'm going to go back just a little bit so we can see.
Boy, this is going to be good, y'all.
I will conduct a review of the service delivery and coordination within the next 14 days. Also within the next 14 days, I'll be reviewing a history of the family as it relates to their calls for services for those experiencing homelessness. And I believe with that, we will open it up for, I'm sorry.
She ain't said shit.
So at this time, we'll open it up to the media for questions. And I can already tell you that as far as the investigation, there's not a whole lot I can say. But we'll take the first question.
Faraz from Channel 7, just a couple of things. Could you shed some light as to how many people were inside the van and ages as well, please?
It's a total of 5. No, I'm sorry. A total of 5 children and 2 adults that were inside the van.
Would you be able to share ages?
I'll have my team get the ages to you. What's the ages? Yep. 13 to 2.
Is anyone detained right now?
No.
Okay. And I guess, Mayor, this is probably a question for you, and you kind of partially answered that by 2 simple rules that you mentioned. I have experienced quite a few homeless people who are experiencing homelessness reaching out to me over the years, kind of trying to understand what options they have. And, I've helped some, I've tried to get help for some, but, there's always this roadblock. Either they don't have the information because probably they're not watching, television, or they're not on social media, or when they do call some of the numbers that are designed to help these folks, they don't receive the help. And they're frustrated, they're sad. What would your answer be for those people who try to utilize the services, but they've just been let down?
Look at Wendy
when
Williams'
we
sister.
entered this winter with 400 more shelter beds and the 110 drop-in beds with a contract that nobody is turned away at the drop-in shelters any time of the night. The service is there. We have got to do a better job of educating folks on the fact that the service is there and getting people to it. And we've educated the police department, we've educated the outreach workers, and I think you can help us continue to educate the public.
Is there more that perhaps the city can do?
Yeah, that's what I'm asking the deputy mayor and the housing director. I think the key is, and I think I said this, the beds have to be available. We have to put eyes on these families experiencing homelessness with our professional outreach workers. We have to get them physically
girl, you
there
think
and
they
get
done
immediate,
that? Girl, get Empress. That's talking about Whitney Williams. This Wendy sister. But listen, she don't give a damn. Ain't nobody got to question her with that damn badge around her neck. But do y'all think they actually sent workers out to that woman and talked to her and all that? I don't believe that.
No, I don't. No. That's the fear. That's the fear. She didn't meet nobody. She ain't talked to nobody. Or she would have had some type. She would have gave us more information on what she gave us. No, they didn't go out there and see her. They left her high and dry.
I don't think they went out there to see her. I don't. I think they left her high and dry. Now everybody trying to cover their tracks.
Yeah, no, I agree. They probably made some sort of a phone call or something like that and wrote it down like they did a visit with the family, and it was probably a damn phone call. Because like I said, if you went out there to visit her, even if she still was at a relative's house and she's telling the people, I'm speculating, but she's telling the people, well, look, I don't live here. This is just where I had to come and meet you because we're homeless. We're living in a car or whatnot. There's no way a social worker could have taken the information back and put on a report that I spoke to a lady with her 5 children from ages 13 to 2. And they told me that they're sleeping in a car, but we don't have any resources. But you know what? This reminds me of just back in the day. You used to be able to even reach out to churches. Y'all remember when churches used to keep the church open at nighttime in the cold for people that and stuff like this? So,
yeah.
I'm not dealing with Empress, Lord. I'm for the push play.
Shell in the bottom boxes, not nobody see me, but y'all, right? The top boxes is the audience, huh?
Right. If you remove yourself from the stage, only the people back here, backstage, will be able to see you.
Okay.
And then it's a little button at the bottom that says stop camera. If you want to turn your camera completely off, you can turn your camera off and stay on stage, however you want to do it.
You just learn so much more being with them than you get off of a phone call. And I do expect we are going to dramatically expand the site visits of the outreach workers, particularly with regard to families with children.
Do we have enough outreach workers?
We will do whatever we have to do. So we're already working on it, but we just added a second shift to outreach workers in the evening. I'm confident. But again, they have 14 days to have their report, but I am very confident one of the things they are going to accomplish is to make sure families with children have visits.
Ed White from the Associated Press. Chief, can you explain the significance of the casino garage for this family? Why they ended up there? And I'm wondering, I'm not familiar with that 9th level of the garage. Is it somewhat isolated, and that perhaps prevent maybe passersby or others from seeing the van and what might have been going on? What was the significance of that site?
So I definitely don't want to speculate, but in having a conversation with my detectives that interviewed the mother and the grandmother, and don't want to get too far into actually what was said, but I will tell you that at the casino is definitely free parking. It has an aspect of safety to it if you're going to be sleeping in a vehicle. And then another aspect of it is you're able to go inside the casino and utilize restroom facilities.
Did they do that? Did you know if they went in the casino at any point?
At some point, I was told that by my detectives that yes, they would utilize casino restrooms.
I guess that raises another point. Did anyone from the casino see them at all?
I'm not going to.
Was there an opportunity there to intervene?
I'm not going to. The investigation is ongoing, and so
they know that woman telling the truth, y'all.
And I'm not going to go into a lot that I do know.
Yeah.
They know she telling the truth. They know that she was getting out that van, going to the bathroom, and that's why she parked at the casino. It's because she can have access to the bathroom.
Right.
She probably could take her kids in and out that bathroom, because when me and Curtis went to the casino not too long ago, it was a little like a grandma there had 2 little kids. They went straight to the elevator on the room, going straight to the room. They didn't walk out through there. They came straight in the doors, hit that elevator. So I can imagine her getting out, taking her kids to the bathroom in the middle of the night and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah, especially being
like they've done their homework enough to where ain't no arrest made. See, had she been guilty of something, they been have made her an arrest. 2 babies dead. Come on, somebody.
Yep.
They ain't arrested her because that woman's story is lining up, and the system done failed her, a bunch of systems. And I think she was going in that casino using the bathroom. This is sad.
You know, the real sad truth about it, though, is y'all know that there's a large percentage of people that's 1 paycheck away from being in the same situation this woman is in. Literally 1 paycheck.
1 paycheck.
And get sick at work. Get sick at work for 2 weeks and you miss that 1 paycheck. You are literally in the same situation that this woman is in. Most people don't have, money in no savings account, enough money to go and put no first month's rent down and deposit down on no house. So that's the sad, harsh reality of it. And shit is so expensive nowadays where, these people that's working, we watched something the other day, Nitra, and the person said they was working at, or was somebody that came on the panel, and whatever job they had, it was fast food or factory or warehouse, you still making pretty close to minimum wage. And houses and apartments now is requesting you to make 3 times the rent, right?
Mm-hmm.
You damn near have to have a damn near 6-figure job to make 3 times the rent at the cheapest place.
I see somebody at the bottom.
That's Charm. She finally figured out how to get up here without paying, Lord.
Y'all are bad.
Is she up here?
I seen Javon say that $500 a month would stop a lot of foreclosures or evictions. Y'all do know, whenever I was reading it on Facebook, a lot of people was complaining about that because the state of it's the Illinois state and the city of Detroit as well as Chicago was giving $500 monthly to refugees as well as housing them. They had a whole little house set up in Detroit, and you have to be a refugee in order to get into there, or illegal immigrant in order to get those services for them. So they have a different set of services. So a lot of people is calling them out for that too.
Mm-hmm.
You ready for me to push play?
Mm-hmm. It's good to me.
Well, just based off of the fact that I want to give this mother dignity, and I'll just present the facts to the Wayne County prosecutor and allow her to do her job. So,
Chief, with this ongoing investigation, is the city now providing this family some resources, housing, or any other resources?
So, of course, you just heard from the mayor, this whole team right here, there are resources. And at this particular point, the children, they're with other family members. And the answer is yes.
Malia Howard will be coordinating that.
Listen, y'all hear?
Deputy Mayor will be coordinating that.
Okay. And follow up.
What they say, Nitra?
Well, they asked, was she getting some housing? And he beat around the bush until he finally said, to answer your question, yes.
Oh, so now after she lost 2 kids, there's somebody willing to put this lady in the house, so it was available somewhere somehow.
Up on his question, do you know how long the family had been seeking shelter at that parking garage? Was yesterday an isolated incident, or had they been seeking shelter there over days?
They moved around from various casino parking lots, so that wasn't the only casino parking lot that they would sometimes camp in or stay.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Ever wondered what your home looks like from space?
Yeah. I'm sorry. Them people was trying to survive, and that woman was trying to survive with her
Hi,
kids.
Chief. This is Andrea from the Detroit Free Press. I just have a couple of quick questions.
Yes.
First, you had mentioned that you were presenting facts to the Wayne County Prosecutor's Office. Does that mean you were investigating for potential criminal liability here?
We not necessarily. We it's so early in the investigation. We're just going to present the facts, and so it doesn't necessarily mean criminal. Sometimes it can mean negligence, but we don't make charging decisions, and we can't even determine the cause of death. And so, just like of course, the medical examiner will actually determine the cause of death. We suspect that it's hypothermia, but it could come back being something completely different. And so we're going to present the facts to the prosecutor, but at this point in time, we have sent nothing to the prosecutor.
Okay, and then just a clarification on timeline. So a family friend was already at the garage helping out with the car when the mother, found out about discovered her 9-year-old son wasn't breathing. The family friend took the child to the hospital, and that's when, was it the grandmother that reported the 2-year-old that was not breathing, or was it the mother?
I believe that was the grandmother. It was the grandmother.
Okay,
Yes.
Grandmother. And then last question, how were the other children, how were they dressed? And how were they found when they were found? Were they in proper clothing or?
Yeah, see that, I don't want to get into that detailed of the investigation, but we'll present those facts to the Wayne County prosecutor. But the only thing I'll say is this, for the good of the public, that in temperatures like this, a vehicle will not insulate you from exposure. So therefore, if you're out there, and I'll just use this example, because I've been thinking about this over and over and over. You ever leave a gallon of water or a gallon of milk in your car, and the next day you go to it, it's frozen solid. And so for anybody that's out there now, just seek shelter.
Okay, thank you.
He hollering, seek shelter like it's shelter available. If it ain't no shelter available, why are you steady telling people to seek a shelter that's not available to them?
John Hewitt, WWJ. Most of my questions have been asked and answered, but I did have two for clarity, please. The mayor mentioned that the family reached out to the city in November. Had they been living in this vehicle since November? Maybe not at the casino garage for that period of time, or can you add any more context as to how long they had been living in this vehicle?
From my preliminary investigation and talking to detectives, anywhere from 2 to 3 months.
And when it comes to the other children being with other family members now, not to sit here and second guess on the tragedy, but were they other family members just not aware of this situation with the family? Because after this incident, they can take these kids in, but other family may not have known. Or do you have any idea as to, why they were in the situation they were in?
You definitely don't want to speculate, but from what I've been told, is that the mother had a lot of pride. She loved her kids, and she wanted to keep the family together.
Thank you.
Lord help them.
Julia Cardi, Detroit News.
Yes.
Are you able to say how many times before had this family been to this casino?
I don't know that specifically at this point.
And for anyone that can answer, would there be any consideration of expanding the hours that the city's homelessness hotline operates to operate it overnight, to just give people that option?
We have done that occasionally when it's gotten very cold and we set up additional centers. But the shortest way for somebody in an emergency is go to the police precinct. It's just, we probably will extend the hours, but that will not be nearly as effective. If you're experiencing an emergency after hours, go to your police precinct. They will navigate the process and get you to a shelter.
And for the other 3 children involved, where are they now?
Hi, Dr. Ha from Metro Vein Centers here.
There were some family members.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Charlie Langton, Fox 2. Chief, if I could just ask you, tell me if I'm wrong, but were they using their car for heat as well? And then at some point, did they run out of gas? And if that's the case, how long had they had no heat?
So they were using their car as shelter, and at some point the vehicle either ran out of gas or had a mechanical failure. We'll later be able to determine that, but during the night the vehicle stopped. It was frigid, and as a result we're here today.
And the first call that was made to any authority was roughly noon-ish or
Yes,
so?
sir. Yes, sir.
So we're talking a number of hours that there was no heat in that car?
Yes, many hours. So yes.
And Mayor, if I could just, thank you, Chief. If I just ask you, I'm assuming it's not a viable place to shelter at a casino parking lot. What would you say to the business operators that maybe are providing some safety, but is that the proper way to do that?
Yeah, I'm not sure that the casino operators had any idea that this was occurring, but we have the ability to shelter you tonight. Please call the hotline or go to the police precinct.
And those, just so I'm clear, if someone is listening to this right now, they are in need of a shelter, they can call the city 24 hours a day and they can get a place to shelter.
They can call the city until 6 p.m. at the hotline number. After 6 p.m., go to the police precinct.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Thank you all.
What if recording high quality content?
Nitra.
That tail done went to sleep.
That's why.
Y'all don't hear me?
Yeah, we
Oh,
do.
dang. Oh, you ain't sleep? Let me see your eyes.
No, it was something that came up on the screen that said something about the audio had been done. Something. You didn't see
Girl,
that
I thought you was asleep, honey.
You didn't see that message, Shell?
No, I pulled you down because you was asleep. Your head, your head.
Oh, did my head oh, pull me. I'm not up there no more.
Yeah, you back up there now.
Okay, put me back on the program. Let me get my, y'all know how I do.
I had to snap
Yeah. She's trying to act like she wasn't asleep. I knew her behind was asleep.
But it was a message over here, Shell. You didn't see it?
No.
I thought I had fucked something up.
Please
so-
put sleep on the program.
Oh, Lord.
Put us
Yeah,
back up there, Shell.
It's going on.
That's how we know you was asleep.
Was hell? It wasn't but 30 seconds. That ain't a long time. Must have been about 3 or 4, Shell. That wasn't but 30 seconds. We was at the end of it.
Yeah, we was at the end. That's it. It wasn't long. It was about 30 seconds.
Thank you. Period. Pooh. And you can't see that good down there. Has she
Look
not?
at Berta comment down there. Auntie, look at Berta comment.
Now come on, Berta, don't do me that bad. This ain't got nothing to do with lip touch.
All right, y'all. She gonna come over here with that paragraph.
She probably already over here.
That was too funny.
They have frozen girl down.
Oh, yes, I can too, Empress.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot going on. But you know what? What did strike me though? Yeah, y'all don't beat me up. I think that the mom should not be charged with the crime. But if those kids passed away through the night, why did it take them till noon the next day to call the authorities?
But she said that, well.
And then the grandma didn't notice on Facebook. They're saying that the grandma, so she took her friend took the older one to the hospital, and then the 2-year-old was still in the back seat. And so when the grandma finally got out to see the 2-year-old or check the 2-year-old, the 2-year-old was already gone. And that was about 2.5 hours after the mama had left.
Yeah, because that is kind of strange. You slept. Usually, now hear me out. If you sleep in a car, when that daylight comes, you usually tend to wake up.
I thought she said she tried to wake them up. I thought she said in her interview she tried to wake them up to get them ready for school, and her 9-year-old wouldn't wake up.
That was at 12:13. They said on Facebook.
Said
I believe
it
it was
was
12:13.
In the afternoon?
Yes, big.
Yeah, in the afternoon.
Any one of them.
I don't know, but I'll tell y'all one thing. Y'all know the one place with the best surveillance system in the world is the casino. And if they got these people, that mama and that grandma in that casino playing warm.
If they went anywhere besides that bathroom, it's a wrap.
No, they said they seen video of her going to the bathroom in the casino.
Yeah, but I said if they got any other footage of them passing the casino and inside there hitting slots or doing anything, they gonna get them for negligence. They gonna get them.
Yeah.
That's what happened to that lady here. She had the baby in the car and she went into the casino. She told them she was only in there 15 minutes to go to the bathroom, but it had been 3 hours when they finally watched it and seen the video footage like a week and a half later.
My thing is this: they said it was blankets in the car, which when you call outside that type of degree, blankets not gonna help you. But my thing is this: a 2-year-old that don't wake up before 12 noon, that's kind of like, I ain't gonna lie, a 2-year-old, unless I just don't see no baby sleeping till noon unless the baby was already deceased and the mama just thought her kids was sleeping in cold, because that many people in the back seat, like nobody knew.
She might have saw it and got scared. She may have seen it and got scared and didn't know what to do. You know what I mean? Like, cause she probably thought maybe I might go, so maybe she was scared and didn't know what to do.
I mean, that might be excusable with one, right? But being that it was two, that's different. Yeah. That's different. And then you have to think it's not like in a house where like I'm in one room, they in another room, and it's quiet. It's gonna be a while, they sleeping because it's quiet. Y'all in one little bitty 10 by 10 foot at most, 10 square foot car, right? Every little sound they're going to hear, people coming and going in the parking garage, horns blowing, motors revving. It's just at 12 o'clock in the afternoon, it's hard to think that kids is not even going to wake up at daylight and open their eyes. Mom, I'm hungry. Mom, I'm hungry. Mama, it's cold. Something.
It's cold. Hey, Sherry.
Hey.
This I've been trying to listen all day, but it was just getting to me because I guess because I was an older mom. I was almost 40 when I had my baby, and that was why I was an older mom because I wasn't ready. But I'm like, I would have had my 2-year-old under my clothes on my chest to make sure she was warm. You know, that's just me as a mom. But I don't know like what her train of thought was, because those are kid. Like I can't sleep if she's up. You know, and my baby 13 now. I can't sleep if she's up, like moving around. I just can't as a mama. Like I can't go to bed till I know she in the bed and snoring.
Right.
You know what I mean? And little kids do get up early. A 2-year-old, they be up 7, 8 o'clock. Like they be up early. So 12 o'clock, I don't know. But I think it's just, and earlier I said this in the TikTok live. It's just too many factors involved.
I agree.
We gotta let it play out. But I do think because you can tell it's gonna be some kind of cover up
I
from
think
the
so.
news conference.
I think
You
that
can
they
tell. And then it's a bunch of just gibberish and filibustering. It's like they talking, but they're not saying anything. And I think some kind of way they're gonna find a way to blame the mom because she was poor and black and homeless.
Mm-hmm.
I do.
That's sad.
Yeah. Even though they have proof that she called, you know, she been calling since 2023 trying to get on the list because they said the year prior, like she fell through the cracks. And that's what happens with systems. Like systems fail. Most systems are designed to fail because it's a system. So it was set up to fail her. Those people go home to a warm, cozy house, to a warm, cozy bed every night, and our prayers are with the family. That was just so much bullshit. Like, don't get up there and lie. Like, tell the truth, speak from your heart.
That's
You
good.
know they lay their head on their pillow and don't think about that woman and her kids or homeless people, you know, out in the cold or where they're going.
Right.
So that's the
Man,
thing. Just
it's
have a heart.
crazy.
Right. Have a heart. The mayor should call just to see, like, can he get into a shelter? Can he get a bed?
I
That's
won't
the
share.
kind of mayor I would be.
Share, you got the number, call. Yeah, we messy over here.
Yeah, I'm like, I would call to just
I
see,
want
like,
to go over
he's
here with
saying if you
that.
call the number in the daytime, oh, but if you call it after 6 p.m., that was just like so much bullshit.
I want to hear what they got to say when Shell call. Because I know Good Yellow done called.
I'm looking for the number, y'all. Give me a second. I'll call and put it on speaker. Hold on.
Good Yellow,
Probably a recording gonna come on.
Good Yellow, what's some good pointers? He probably busy, y'all. He at work.
You said what, Auntie?
Chef in the college shelter. What's some good pointers?
I mean, shoot, when you call, they're gonna try to take you through an intake before they give you any information.
Man, you can come up here.
You can call right now. They're not gonna answer. It's after 6 o'clock.
I don't know why I thought the shelter number stay open all night.
Only the domestic violence shelters stay open all night.
Yep, that hotline not open right now. That's why he said go to the police station after 6 o'clock.
Empress comment says, depending on how they were sleeping, do y'all think they could have been suffocated by mistake? I think because somebody said the van was like 23 years old, was having all these problems. It could have been like exhaust fumes. Like, that's why I say it's too many factors. We just don't know what happened. But the kids are the most vulnerable. That's like COVID, like everything that happened, they tell you babies and the elderly are the most vulnerable individuals because of their immune systems or whatever. That was a 2-year-old and a 9-year-old. Even the teenagers, they survived because they were teenagers, but these were little babies. They should have probably maybe been up toward the front of the vehicle. You know, I don't know. I don't know if she was bad up to a wall. We just don't know. It's too many factors involved to
It was a
assume.
lot of people in that car too, so it
Right.
do.
It was 7 people in a van. I got a Tahoe like you, Nietzsche. It seats 8. So 7 people in a van, like that's a lot of people. But
Yeah.
it seemed like they would have put the little babies in the front and put the big kids toward the back.
I'm going to call. Let's see what they say. Can y'all tell me if y'all can hear?
Okay, Mika.
Will be forwarded to the next available operator. Code blue.
Thank you for calling the Detroit Housing Resource Helpline. We are currently open for emergency shelter assistance only. We will resume regular services during our normal business hours daily, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m., and Saturday, 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. If you are currently experiencing homelessness and need emergency shelter today, please stay on the line. The specialists will be with you shortly. For all other assistance, please call us back on Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m., and Saturday, 9 a.m. to 12 p.m.
Yeah, you ain't getting through to them.
Right. So they're saying if it's not an emergency, call back Monday through Friday. But if it's like, but the mayor is standing there telling people, oh, call your police precinct, go to your police precinct. What are they gonna do? Let you sleep in a cell with your family? What the police gonna tell you? Go to a shelter that's not available?
No, I was going to write it out. I was trying to Google a Detroit address. But, you know, honestly, just to be fair, y'all, they did say that if you need emergency shelter to stay on the line.
They
Now,
said that.
anything else, you know, to wait, I guess, to get into a permanent housing type situation. So is there a possibility that they do offer, especially in the code, emergency shelter?
I can't say.
I don't know, y'all, but you know, we all can say what we could have did if we were ever in that situation. And I understand that being homeless for 2 months and sleeping in the car for 2 whole months, I would think that maybe she just got used to it and wasn't expecting for it to be that cold that night. But let me be honest with y'all. I'm gonna go sit in the emergency room lobby at a hospital with my whole crew. If somebody got a fake like they got an ear infection, I don't give a damn what it is. They belly hurt. They got their head hurt for 3 days. We're gonna sit in the emergency room and stay warm, where they're gonna give us some heated blankets if we get too cold.
She fell on the hardship. I think she fell on the hardship.
And what y'all were saying earlier, Nietzsche, I wanted to come up on that panel so bad, but you know, I like when it's not a lot of people. When y'all was talking about the dad, because I'm not even experiencing like homelessness or anything like that. But when my child turned 13,
I was saying hi to Jess. I'm listening.
Okay, I had heard about like the teenage years, and I called my daughter's dad, and I'm like, can she come live with you? And he was living with a woman and her 3 kids. So this woman got 3 kids in a 2-bedroom apartment with a dog and him. And so he's like, I don't know about that. You know, like he wasn't even willing to take in his own child. I'm like, I raised her 13 years. Damn, you can't do the last 5. So there are a lot of men out there that, you know, like they know, like if they know the mom, you know, doing it or whatever, they won't even consider bringing that child. Phenomenal Ty said that, like, you know, like we're a package. The kids come with us. So it should be the same with the men, but they're men. So sometimes they get in situations where they don't even consider their own children because they know the mama got them or the mama take care of them, and they straight or whatever. So it was I'll let you know. Like I knew what it was when he said I'll let you know. I knew my child couldn't go live with them. Because number one, where was she gonna go sleep with 3 kids in a 2-bedroom apartment?
Right.
You understand? So people be in all types of situations. That's why I was like, it's too many factors involved to say, oh, this happened, oh, that happened. We just gotta let it play out in front of us and let the facts come out.
I don't know. Maybe I'm just a little crazy and kind of throw it off. I'm sure that's what my kid's father probably think about me anyway, but that's fine. But baby, I'm the one that will pull up to the door and hey, y'all gonna knock on the y'all gonna knock on the door. As soon as the door open, I drive off. I'm her. Um, it's just I'm not giving you no options and choices. You don't have the ability to tell me no. Yeah, I'm gonna drive off. You're gonna call me all kind of B words, and that's fine. But here you go, buddy.
Yeah, for real.
Right.
Man.
And then you don't know how like other people gonna treat your child. Like, even though I knew the woman have 3 kids of her own, I don't know how she gonna treat my child because of how she feel about that man or how she feel about me.
But
You know what I mean?
that's true. But all of those are such far-fetched what ifs. Like your school teacher, your bus driver. Every time your child is not in your eyesight, there is a potential for something to happen to your child. So for those of us who have this mindset that, oh, I don't let my kids go here, I don't let my kid, you just have to understand that anywhere where your kids are, where you're not with your eyes on them, there is a potential for danger in any of those situations. And then that being that overbearing at what cost, right? Because now let's just be honest. There's 3 kids that are left that are traumatized. And there's 2 kids that don't even have a story to tell any longer.
Agree, yeah.
I agree 100% to that, Sham.
Yeah, and it's 3 left that's literally going to be traumatized for the rest of their lives. And let's not even discount the trauma that these kids at 13, that was not a baby. That was a child old enough to know that my living conditions is horrible. If I've been sleeping in the back of a van on top of my brothers and sisters for the last 3 months, and I have to go to school every day, not knowing what I smell like, what the laundry looking like, what my hair looking like, what my breath smelling like, and I'm have to go sit in school amongst my friends and get laughed at, bullied, talked about, teased. Imagine what their self-esteem was like. So for everybody that's saying, oh, well, the system is this, and she was just trying to keep her kids together, at what cost? To make herself feel better, right? Because what were you actually doing to these children?
I agree. I've been an educator. This is year 27. And I taught elementary 25, retired, and now I'm in middle school subbing, but every day subbing. And kids come to school. You know how cause Nitra and we Gen X, and I think you are too, Shell. Like, our parents took pride in how we went to school, hair combed, looking pretty, clean clothes, smelling like laundry. But kids come to school now, like I had a student that wore jeans like Monday, and then he was put in, not like in school suspension, but he was like cross team for not having on his uniform, where he spent the whole day with me as his homeroom teacher. And so I said, why do you have on jeans? And he was like, cause I don't have no clean uniform, I don't have no clean clothes. But like me over here, we do laundry on the weekends because I know you need uniforms and you have enough to rotate the next 2 weeks. So we don't know what a lot of them like going through. And they show up, parents send us their best. Like they send us what they have. You know what I'm saying? And it may not be what we would send, but it's what they have to send. And we have to like deal with that and welcome them and treat them, accordingly or whatever. Because it's not their fault. And then, so I told him though, as a sixth grader, 11-year-old, I said, "How old are you?" He said, 11. I said, "I started doing my own laundry when I was 11. I was washing my own clothes. Like, you can't wash your own clothes on the weekends, kind of to make him a little more responsible." I don't know whoever's in the house or if they go to a laundromat. That's why I say it's too many factors. Because I started teaching my child how to wash clothes when she was like 10. And you do your own uniforms and make sure they're clean
Well,
on Sunday for the week.
that baby probably don't know what a washing machine and a dryer look like. They
Yeah.
may not even own a washer or dryer.
Right. And some of them,
Yeah, she
they,
damn sure don't know what it.
that's what they wear dirty clothes like every day they might wear the same pair of pants every day for the whole week, or the same shirt every day from Monday to Friday, and then the next week, the weekend go by, and the next week they have on the same like dirty uniform or the same dirty clothes. So you just don't know. And I'm like, well, Lord, at least thank you, Lord. I wash my baby clothes and she be smelling good. That's those external factors that we don't include.
This is good to me. Thank you, Sherry.
So am I in here?
Yes, you are.
All right. Um, I just looked up because I'm here in Michigan, and I just looked up emergency services near me, like on my Google Maps, and then I zoomed in on where the casino is at and opened it up like maybe 2 miles, and there was at least 8 dots on the screen from the casino where they were.
Mm-hmm.
There were, and that was all filtered to open now.
Who is that talking?
Shelly, Bell,
Okay.
2280.
Oh, hey, Shelby. I can't, the little picture so little, can't see.
How do I get it? Says you're in the show. Everyone can now hear you and see you. How do I get rid of that?
I don't think you can get rid of it because I tried.
Because I
Yeah.
can't see the
Yeah,
chat at
everybody can
all.
see you.
So,
And we can't see the chat.
Oh,
so
okay. Can see me or can see the picture of me?
It depends on if
Just,
you're here like on TikTok.
Okay.
Yeah, we
the
don't see the picture. We see the picture. We don't see you like you see me and Shell.
Okay. All right.
So the number for emergency services in Detroit, it has been updated since I last called them in May of last year.
That's
Since
a
I
good
called
point,
them,
Nancy.
it's been updated because I just talked to the lady and she said now they have a program where it's called Code Blue, and they send you out a list immediately, and they take you to an emergency shelter that they have. And she said you only get one night in there, but the next day they'll take you through an intake process, and they'll help you find shelter from that point on. But that's not the process that I had went through. And so it has since been updated. But the lady said, I said, you for sure will get, because I pretended like I had a friend with children who needed somewhere to stay. And she said, we will for sure house her tonight and do her intake tomorrow. But we can house her because we have the room and we can get her a lift immediately to right where we at to get her housed with her children. So they did update it since then. I don't know if the young lady knew about this number or this resource because I'm sure if she had knew that there was a free service out there for her that she would. Hey, y'all too loud. Hey, y'all too loud. Hey, y'all loud, bro.
but that sounds like something they just updated from Monday when this happened, like with the mayor saying about you can call a number. They probably told somebody get on it and let them know that a lift can come get them if they have kids like that. They covering their ads. Everybody was saying it in the comments.
Yeah,
Good yellow. So it's probably just happened this week.
Well, the one
Yeah,
good thing, the one thing good yellow, you probably agree with me. Detroit has a phenomenal mayor. He is going. I think he will thoroughly investigate
Yeah.
this, and policies will be changed.
that is true. We do have a good mayor here. We do have a good mayor here. He do a lot of things to implement change in our city, and he has brought our city back from a place of darkness. He really
Okay.
has.
I give
But
him
here in this
that.
case, that doesn't stop him from trying to protect him and the people that work for him. So I still feel like they failed his mother, and when she called for resources, 3 times, and she
The
called last
community.
year, they should have reached back out to her, knowing that she had children, knowing that there's all these services that they claim to have had. They should have reached back out to her. They didn't know what was going on with her. They didn't know. They didn't know if she was out in the cold. She told them, "I'm about to lose. I can't live with my friends no more. I have 5 children. Like, what I'm saying. Me as being the mayor, I will have it to where that if a case is not resolved, we need to be reaching back out to them to see why this case is not resolved and check on his family, and don't just leave them by the wayside."
I
But
agree.
good
But
yellow,
I,
that's
it's
like what you would do. But I'm like, look at defects, how overcrowded they are with like people saying kids, in foster care.
I understand
That's
that,
why so many children have died in foster care. It's like they don't follow up.
right, right, right.
The
but
system
it's
fails
also
us.
on. If you want help, you have to do the follow up also. Because there might be times where people call for help, but then they figure it out or it gets taken care of, so they don't call them back. And I'm in no way defending any of this. All of this is very wrong. But with as many cases as they have coming in, I get why they didn't do a lot of follow up. But if she called multiple times,
She
you
got
know, once you call the first time, your name and you got a number attached to it, and every time you call, that's your case number.
But
So
No,
Shelbell, every time she calls, she got to run around with a "we'll call you back" or "we'll
right.
let you know" or "you're on this list." That's what I'm saying.
I
The
gotcha.
system is overwhelmed. The system is designed to fail the
And
people
keep
who
you
need
down.
help.
Abs, I agree.
Anytime you have you got a school system or whatever, they're set up to fail. They're not set up to help the people, like the majority. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
I absolutely agree. I've had to do for
So that's
assistance
what I'm saying.
before.
So the system was not designed to help this mother that was crying out for help 3 times. She started in 2023 asking for help. And then again in 2024. And then 2 months or 3 months later, I'm about to be, first she started off saying, I'm about to be homeless. I need somewhere to go. And they were, oh, we'll call you back. Oh, you're on a list. They didn't ever get back with her to say, hey, ma'am, we have a shelter open up for you and your family. We have
Right.
7 beds where you all can stay together. That's what I'm saying.
See, I don't understand that because in Michigan, I want to say the number is 611, but it's a 3-digit number and it sends you to you tell them what you need assistance with, and from there they send you to I need help with electrical, I need housing, I need food. So and I know any place that you call for assistance, even if they can't help at that time, that's the first thing they told me to call was the 611. And like whenever I see like on Facebook when people are asking for help, I see that all the time to request, call whatever the number is and they can direct you to available assistance.
me myself, I feel like the city of Detroit has failed our children. They have failed to safeguard our children from violence. They have failed to safeguard our children from being homeless, being without school, and they have failed our children tremendously. From the
Thousand
generation that
percent.
from my generation on back, they have failed. They have failed us. And
We gotta
and
talk.
sorry, y'all.
You okay?
Yeah, I feel like the system has failed the children here, and you look how many children Detroit has lost within this year to gun violence or negligence of the parents or Or you got a young lady who buried her child in the backyard here in Detroit and moved to Georgia. Like it's just crazy what's happening to our children here. There's nothing in line. All of our recreation centers are gone. All of our extracurricular activities for the children after school are gone. Even for younger people, latchkey, they don't have that here. They don't have churches who open up the building to kids. They don't have that. So the system, I mean, I don't want to say that I expect to see this, but this is something that I expect to hear, and it doesn't shock me because there's nothing for these kids to do. There's nothing. Their parents can't send them anywhere. The parents can't they can't get into any extracurricular activities to enhance their mind or stimulate their mind for the better. So
I absolutely agree.
has failed our children.
Okay, you better get it, nephew. This is good to me.
It's good to me, and I think we need to really follow this story to see. That's why I said, Nitra, watch how it plays out. Cause I feel like because she's poor, we talked about being crump. We don't like him because he followed the money cases or whatever. This lady was poor, black, homeless, and crying out, screaming out for help, and nobody helped her.
Has she announced that she has a lawyer?
No.
And notice the police chief kept saying, "Oh, we can't discuss that. It's under investigation. Oh, it's under investigation." That's why I was like, you know what? They're gonna find some way, I think, to pin this on the mom to charge her with some kind of charges. That's why she's not locked up because they investigating.
You know what I think they're gonna do? I think they're gonna guilt trip her to make her
I
feel
thought
bad
she
for
was
herself,
detained on.
and they're
They
gonna
said
give her the
earlier
power.
that they had her, that she, I mean, they took her in to ask her questions. The news said detained is why I said detained earlier, but
On
then
the news,
they just asked him and he said nobody was arrested.
Right.
here, the last news that I saw was that the children are with family members. She has been processed, released, and is in a homeless shelter.
So did
Right,
they
but
arrest
now
her?
she's in
Because
a
they
homeless
say I
shelter.
didn't hear she got arrested. I didn't
They
hear
pro-
she got.
they processed her and she bonded out.
How can we tell? How
Okay. So yeah. So here,
Well,
a
I'm
lot.
assuming the processing and bonding out, but on the news they said that she was taken in, processed, and is now released and placed in a homeless shelter.
They're gonna probably charge her with some type of neglect because it's still considered neglect.
well,
Right.
in the
It's-
conference, they just asked that anybody, if any of that had happened, he just said no.
What is her? Does anybody know her name?
yeah, that's
Tatiana
us.
Williams.
Because I know, at least here in Florida, I don't know about anywhere else, but anybody, like, I don't know if y'all have a lot of the ones where the mamas go to work and leave the kids home by themselves and the kids end up getting out or the police end up getting caught some kind of way. A lot of times, even though they trying to go to work, they end up going to jail and being charged with neglect. They end up getting help afterwards, but a lot of
Right.
times that's what happened. Or if they sleeping in the car here, it get hot during the summer, and if they sleeping in the car and end up leaving their kids by mistake or whatever the case may be, they still a lot of times charge them. Even that granddad that
Right.
accidentally let his baby fall off that boat, he didn't mean to do it, but they still charged him with neglect. So they'll probably still charge her with something. It's just it is gonna bring light to their systems. And to piggyback off what Good Yellow said, I think that's some of everywhere, like the YMCA and the Boys and Girls Club and stuff like that we used to have. And I live in a smaller city. A lot of that stuff is non-existent now. Um, because a lot of the kids they don't go, they don't really use it, and people are afraid to work with those kids for whatever reason. And then I know for as whenever you're applying for shelters for anybody who is, if they come out or they ask you, do you have somewhere to stay? Always say no. You always say no, always. Because if you say, well, I'm staying here tonight, they automatically assume that means that you can stay there at any time. So you always say no. It pushes you further down on the list when
It
you say I'm at
prioritizes
my
you.
yeah versus somebody who say, no, I'm sleeping on the street. They're gonna go first before somebody who say, well, I'm staying with my grandma for the night.
Right,
And that's just
friend.
what it is because they always think about, oh, well, you can stay there anytime, you know.
Right. You're
Yeah,
absolutely right.
that's what they think.
And unfortunately, I don't know if y'all saw my earlier comment. I feel like our country is a reactive country since 2011. Like, we're reactive, we're not proactive. It always takes a tragedy to occur before we become proactive. We are reactive, and then we always put all these parameters. Georgia, I don't know if y'all heard about the Appalachia um, high um, shooting up in the mountains up in Appalachia, Georgia. But like the wrong student, they called for the boy in out of class, but his name was two letters off from the boy that actually had the gun, because his mom called the school and said, "My son got a gun." Da da da. But he killed four people. So I'm saying it became a reactive situation. Those children just went back to school this month in February, and that happened like 4 months ago. So we are always reactive. We're not proactive to say, let's put these parameters in place before this happens. You know, the what ifs. We always are reactive. Look at with the plane when that happened with 9/11. We became reactive. Look at the plane, all this crashing planes, reactive. All the schools should reactive. But the lives are lost. And I know it's to teach us a lesson, but here we come being reactive instead of proactive, putting parameters in place to make sure things like this don't happen. Because people be sleeping on these jobs and in these positions. All those people got up there in that news conference. They was just so full of shit. You could tell. They stumbling to find work. They done wrote scripts and speeches that we see right through.
Right. I agree. I want you when you're right.
Right, the mayor, all of them. You got a nice warm fuzzy bed to go home to and cut and be warm and push your heat up to 75 and go to bed. You don't got to sleep in a tent and be homeless and worry about where I'm going tonight. It's gonna be cold.
Right, right. This is good
So
to me.
that we got to become proactive and not reactive. Period.
We can definitely search her name, y'all. Somebody go look at one of the news things. Her name is Tatiana. I think Tatiana Williams or something like that.
Yeah, I'm looking. I was trying to find her, see if
They
she
don't
had
care about
Instagram or Facebook or something like that, but I see a bunch of Instagram posts regarding her story.
Auntie, I texted just, but they're saying TikTok is now back in the App Store and it's also available back for subscribing too. That's probably why Diamond is live.
Oh, Diamond Live.
Yeah, she was right before I came in. But somebody just messaged and said that you to let just know that now you can download the app again and you can subscribe during the lives again.
I texted her and told her earlier. Let me see.
Yeah, you can buy coins too.
I texted her earlier.
Graham, Diamond Live is late.
Yeah, that was when I came here.
Let
Yeah,
me
let me
look
see if
up.
she's still live. Hold on.
It's 9:30. If Diamond Live.
Because it's 10:30 here. But thank you for having me up. It's my bedtime. I'm gonna just listen in the comments and then I'm gonna sneak on off the bed. I love y'all.
I don't see Diamond Live.
Love you too, Sherry.
Oh, yeah, she is live.
Yeah, it's showing me she live. It won't let me click in it, but it's showing me.
If anyone has a second device, it's 10:30 right now here. At 11 o'clock is when we will have our next
Diamond
news
Live.
broadcast.
Yeah, they are letting you subscribe.
Is it too many people in here for me to be honest?
Don't break her boundary. Go ahead and be honest. What you mean? Is it too many people?
No, I had to look at the numbers because you know if
Yeah,
motherfuckers
that
think
ain't
she
lying.
too motherfucking sentimental and shit, they'll think I'm a pushover, and I don't want to have to fuck nobody up. You know what I mean?
There's too much people in here, girl.
Yeah, I think so.
Leave it alone, friend.
Yeah, you know, just
Anyway.
I'll inbox it. I'll inbox it to you.
No. It means Auntie Pearl.
They telling me to come up. Well,
Okay, I'm not gonna inbox you.
Shit, I went up on Diamonds the other day and they got my page for a week. I'm not going up there.
I said in my heart.
They said, Auntie, come up, please.
Oh, you know, and the reason I say that.
No, girl.
I ain't gonna lie, Diamond. I think that a lot of us are very selfish people.
Girl, we're not gonna have this sentimental ass conversation, Pearl.
And because no, it's serious though. Listen,
Pearl.
Yeah, no.
We selfish people, right?
Okay. They over there, I don't know, Diamond in the bed. Listen to that Curtis snoring.
That's good, Auntie, because now you can go back and get your subscriber things back.
I wonder why it went down so low.
I don't know. It was still, I think on mine, if you had automatic subscribing, it was still going through for some people.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, they said they had to break nothing.
Somebody said if the mother was in a house and her heat or electricity was out and this happened to her kids, would she have been blamed as she is now? That's a good question, ain't it?
Yes, she would be liable because as a parent, you're liable for shelter, food, and clothing for the children of a certain age, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So if she's not adequately providing that, then she could be held liable for negligence. Because if those children can't legally provide that for their own self, it's still up to the mother if they have one. Hey, tell them our lobby is closed. Who got the doors open? But if that child cannot legally provide for themselves, then the mother should still be providing for that child. And if she cannot adequately provide for that child, then she will be held liable.
Right, and she did not get arrested, y'all, because I just looked on my phone. I can't find nowhere where she got arrested. Nowhere. Yes, honey. I'm ready for this ice cream to get ready.
I'm just over here talking, girl. I've been just talking on mute, Lord. Just running my
Auntie, you
mouth.
could add some Biscoff to that ice. Y'all know what Biscoff is? The Biscoff butter, the cookie butter.
Mm-hmm.
Add some of that to that ice cream that Miss J said you make, and that thing will be hitting.
Okay.
They say that her GoFundMe has already raised over $12,000.
People giving. And then they'll take it from her and give it to a damn family member that won't make sure the kids get nothing.
Well, the sad part is the family members is watching the GoFundMe, get zeros behind it. And now everybody's going to be offering her, you can stay here. You can stay over here, girl. You should have called me. Y'all can have my bed.
The funeral home paid for it for free, y'all.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm-mm.
Share how we did our hours.
Yeah, her GoFundMe at $30,000 now.
Oh, is it at 30 now? Yeah, because it was 12,019 hours ago. So
yeah, it's at $30,442. Which is 60 people donated.
Boy, that's good.
Look at me. I tried to find the GoFundMe real fast. Yeah, Nitra, we've been on for 2 hours. You did your 2 hours. Look at you just trying to get back to that old TikTok.
No, I probably ain't gonna go on there. Shit, to be asleep. I'll be over there knocked out sleep.
I was gonna say we could stream somebody from over there.
Yeah, go stream Diamond, see what they doing. What we nosy.
Hold on, let me get it. Diamond stuff is copyright written though, Nitra. I don't know. You want to stream her? We could find somebody to stream, but I just know that usually on most of her stuff, like on her YouTube streams and stuff, it always has that little copywritten.
Michelle, put that story about the lady. Can you put that, Michelle? Can you put the lady? Okay, so no, the lady who went to Pakistan and then got out of Pakistan and now she in Dubai.
Okay,
The
let me
black
see.
lady who went to married the 19-year-old.
I heard y'all talking about it. Let me find her. But is it on YouTube or Instagram?
It's on YouTube.
Okay, let me look for it real quick.
Yeah, so the girl's cousin actually started that GoFundMe. I wonder how this is about to go. And even if y'all go read the letter that her cousin posted on the GoFundMe, she said the only thing that her cousin should be liable for is her pride, because it was her pride who didn't tell on why she didn't tell her family that what she was going through. She said if she would have told her family what she was going through, this wouldn't have happened. They would have been able to help her out more than what they was already doing.
Okay, I found it, y'all. Nitra, you want me to play it?
Sure.
This woman here looks stone crazy. I heard everybody talking about it, but
I'm gonna burn your face. I'm dead ass. I'm not playing. I swear to God.
Girls showing fan love. Like in Dubai, she could make a life for herself and be comfortable out there. That's why I don't think she's gonna leave there. Listen, I saw a comment the other day talking about a Niger on my Niger Robinson video, yeah? And she was saying, how is this sad? She's living her best life. Don't you want her to live her best life? But I replied saying like, yes, she's living her best life. But if this was one of my family members suffering with mental health, I wouldn't see it as living her best life. I'd be very concerned, you know, that this is being broadcast online. But anyway, we've got an update on a Niger. Last time we checked in with a Niger, she was still in Pakistan, refusing to leave, requesting money to rebuild Pakistan. Missed her flight, even though a governor there got her a free plane ticket back to the United States. Well, she is now officially no longer in Pakistan. The place that she is currently in my opinion, is way more higher risk than where she was. And that's in my very biased opinion. She is in the UAE, Dubai to be more specific.
If you don't do something, I'm gonna burn your face. And let's see if you touch me out here in the street. I'm dead ass. I'm not playing. I swear to God. Make a decision.
Real New Yorker right there. Dead ass. Word of my mother, you wildin'. I love New Yorkers, man. I love New York lingo. I love the accents there.
I don't know. Let me find a different one, Glam.
And that was her.
Good Lord. She
done went to Dubai with it. She a man, you know, they don't play over there.
Yeah, that's crazy, y'all. I don't know what to say about this one.
Somebody was in the comments saying she's smoking and they ain't even supposed to be smoking. And women can't smoke over there. And then in another video, she was walking across the street And the man started telling her to get out the street. You talking too much or something crazy he was saying to her.
Let's see.
Make sure y'all get this on your camera. I'm married to Nidel Hamid. I'm Onaija Hamid. We are moving to Dubai very soon. We're gonna have our baby in Dubai. Where is your family now? It's private. I'm Muslim and it's against my religion to tell y'all my business. Have a nice day.
कोई शख्स ऐसी हरकत करेगा और अगर भाई तुमने बुलाया
That 19-year-old guy from the garden, if you called her here then to marry her, what is the excuse that my mother or father won't allow it? Robinson now refuses to leave Pakistan, insists that she wants to become a Pakistani citizen.
Is to fix up this building, shield the front, make the front stronger, and that if anybody walk past this house and this building, it's not a game.
Wasn't this lady with you for 3 or 4 months? Where was she at with Karachi since October? Marry her, brother. Robinson is now receiving many marriage proposals from local Pakistani men. What? More people want to marry her? I want to marry this woman. He tripping. If she wants to settle here, then I bought a new house in Gulishin in Miramar. I will accommodate her and I'll give her $5,000. I'll give her the intake, and she is not innocent herself. So my demand is $50,000. I will go with her to US, but she won't agree because she is also broke. What will she give me? She's asking me for money. We need $50,000.
सर अभी थोड़ी देर पहले जब हमने देखा कि इस खातून अमरीकी खातून को आप तमाम हिफाजती इक़दामात के साथ यहाँ से मूव कर दिया था, ये दोबारा अली आर्किड गार्डन वेस्ट में आ गई हैं, क्या मामला है, थोड़ा सा बताएंगे?
बस इनको हम सिक्योरिटी पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से यहाँ से लेके गए थे, इनसे पूछा कि इन्हें कहाँ ड्रॉप करें, गेस्ट हाउस या एम्बेसी या जहाँ भी। ये गई थी साथ हमारे।
हमें नहीं पता, हम मुतालबा तो जब पता चलेगा कि सामने देखा क्या शादी नहीं करेगी तो हमें क्या पता क्या मुतालबा है और क्यों आए बच्चे छोड़।
No, Glam, they ain't speaking English.
They ain't speaking English.
I gotta find one where they speaking English.
It's like Kia losing her junk on Diamond Live. Told the mods to block all content creators.
Let me see who on TikTok on live. You might be able to sneak somebody in. I don't see nobody else on live. Can y'all hear that?
Y'all think Diamond told the mods to block all content creators?
I don't know. The only people that I see over here that I can that's on other than Diamond is friends with attitudes, and she talking about menstrual cramp.
Yeah, I don't know why Diamond would say block all the content creators. Y'all sure that's right? She did. I wonder why. Why would I block off content creators?
What? So Kia went up on the panel and started cussing Diamond out, y'all.
I don't know. I'm trying to see why Diamond would say block the content creators. Yeah, what happened for her to say that? I don't see Diamond block our content creators. But see y'all saying she said it and she didn't.
What? Oh, Auntie Pearl said it. Child.
Did she say block? Did she say block all content creators or block Auntie Pearl? Because Auntie Pearl.
Y'all click the link. Click the link and come tell us. Drop the link in the chat.
I can put on the movement and go back live over there and see what's going on, but I guess Bright Eye Rick on them all over there too. Where Quay at work?
I think so, Nature. I ain't even spoke to her. Well, she sent me a text message earlier, but I ain't spoke to her since then.
It's quiet, ain't it?
Let me send Quay but the live.
I enjoyed it. That TikTok was good today, wasn't it?
Which one?
The one we had earlier on TikTok.
Oh, yeah, girl. And I'm trying to, I'll be at work watching at the same time. And I'm in a meeting at work, so I got a headset with the people talking in one ear, and I hear you talking about YouTube in the other ear. I'm telling Peaches, tell her to give me 30 minutes to get out the meeting.
Yeah, I deleted Peaches. I deleted Kia, y'all. Well, I didn't delete her. I won't let her on my panel. I've been seeing her in the comment section talking shit. So I didn't let her on my panel. I didn't let her on there, and I didn't let somebody else. I've been watching them in the comment sections on other pages talking shit about me. I'm just waiting on them to come over there.
Yeah, I don't know why they think when they get in them comments that they invisible, but that's. I wonder what Kia did. Hold on, Nitra. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Oh, they say it's on sub only.
What you think happened, niece? What you think happened?
I know she was saying she probably just I know she trying to get her subscribers and stuff back though. I'm glad they got subscribers. Letting y'all get y'all subscribers back.
Yeah.
I know Just gonna be happy.
I'm trying to...
Empress is 279. Until you seen my message.
No.
Oh shoot, I must be sending it to the wrong phone. Hold on. Yeah, I'm trying to. Okay.
Hold on 1 second. I'm working on something.
Hey, Miss Berta.
Have anybody heard from Miss Carolyn?
or Rose Streaming in Diamond Box.
Huh?
I think. I'm trying to read
Streaming who?
Casey Mo message.
Streaming who, Glam?
BK, Rose Streaming Diamond, and Diamond Box with BK.
Let me go
I don't
see.
know what she's trying to say.
Go see. I don't know what could be going on. I'm out the loop. I'm trying to get out the loop of the mess. I really am. Which I know I'm gonna have some bad. I saw today, I guess that somebody was trying to tell me to go over there. Lala was back at Manners. I said, I don't give a shit about Lala. Lala want to be relevant in my life, and I'm not going to let that happen. So it's Diamond and Braid trying to
You hear
work.
Duffy? he said that sound good to him.
Favorite. Nephew, we're not playing it.
Empress, what page they streaming?
You hear him?
They holding us back.
What he say?
I said, don't let them hold you back.
I'm not nephew. They not ready for what I'm ready for.
Fry.
Yeah, they not ready for what I'm ready for, nephew.
Sounds sleepy though.
I do be sleepy.
I told her she was sleepy.
Nephew, I be tired.
I know I'm finna crash out myself.
I be acting like it's 2-3 o'clock in the morning. I be tired.
I don't know what page they streaming, y'all. Nature, I ain't following none of Braid King's pages, so I have to know what name to look up.
I left that alone. I don't go over there. I do not go over there at all. I'm done with it. It just ain't doing me no good being over there.
Yeah. Ain't no real.
Ain't not going. Ain't got nothing good going for him. To me, Diamond going off on Rose. Let me just be nosy. Let me see.
Were you? No, I wasn't. So why am I catching the strain? It's not about me. I didn't do anything. So I did hear Braid's voice. Right. I was listening. I'm not in his box. So I'm not the one being messy. You just came up.
I guess we'll shut down over here and go be nosy on Facebook, y'all, on TikTok.
You thought I would block
Okay, I'm gonna get ready for bed. Read my message, please.
Block them.
You heard me, Auntie?
I'm finna.
Am I here?
I hear you.
Okay. No, I popped in there and Kia was going off, which was not unusual. But then Miss Pearl came up. Miss Pearl was saying something to Kia in the comments about her being drunk and XYZ. And so Miss Pearl came up and Diamond in the middle of that said, block all content creators. I'm done. Block them all. So I don't know if she was frustrated, but at the same time, all braids people were coming in throwing up crowns.
Oh, girl. Okay. Well, look like we got 2 bus spot tickets to gift away tomorrow and a cruise. And a cruise spot.
What?
A cruise credit, right, Glam? Is that what it looked like?
Yes, ma'am.
So you'd only have to pay for your flight if you won?
No, well, it's a credit of $25 towards your your spending, your onboard spending. And you don't have to
Oh,
pay for
that's
your
nice.
and you don't have to pay for your bus tickets.
Nice.
So this ain't for my birthday party. This for the cruise, right? This don't have nothing to do with my birthday, right?
No, no. Oh, I'm gonna clarify. See,
Mm.
I'm almost certain it's for the cruise, but I got the message kind of sounded like everything.
I don't give a fuck. My cousin just said,
Demetra's done. She
I
said, I
don't.
don't give a fuck.
I don't, brother, because people want you to kiss their ass and run them down and ask them what the fuck wrong with them and all that when you ain't done nothing to them. And so folks feel like if you ain't ran them down or see what's wrong with them, like, I'm not finna do that. I'm not kissing no ass, especially one
No.
big as I'm not. So people they just look for you to run after them, and I'm just not doing that. I ain't doing nothing. It's just somebody was being messy, and I feel like they were being messy, and now they can't come back around because they know I know they was being messy.
Right.
That's how I feel.
Right. That's
It
what I
don't
was
hurt
trying to.
my feelings. I don't give a fuck about a 3-month relationships walking away from me. I just don't. I sure don't. Yeah, that's just somebody was being messy, and I think that they I know they were being messy, and it's best for them not to fuck around with me because I'm gonna probably tell them. So they just rather not. They'd rather not go nowhere because I'm the one that'll say something to them. So guilt kill the conscience every
Yeah,
time.
Mhm.
Yep, it's guilt.
that's what I was trying to figure out.
Hmm. Yeah, no, I ain't doing it. Yeah, Empress, I ain't doing it. Parrot, no, I ain't kissing no tail.
Found it, y'all. Hold on. I found it.
Mitra, I was thinking, and at some point, I used to manage the
She was
social work
already, she just
department.
refunded it.
And
Now listen,
oops,
y'all cut it up.
She's just reading.
Cash App message. They just want something new to talk about. Right.
Don't refund my Cash App. I'm screaming. Ah! Read it. Read about it.
Rose lying on me.
Who live is that?
I'm not gonna hold you. I hate lies. Like, I ain't even gonna hold you. Like, I don't like lies or liars. That shit get on my nerves.
They over there saying
live with
4K is a
Diamond
motherfucker.
streaming.
4K ain't no joke. Don't believe everything you hear, Diamond. I don't think braids hit anyone. They just love to be messy. $5 to lie and start messes wild. They stay lying on me, bro. I don't believe that. I think they're just being messy.
Hey,
They
Top
think it bring
Chef.
bad bones. Don't believe it, Diamond. He did not send her. Those Cash Apps always carrying bad bones. Don't believe it, Diamond. Oops.
He trying to get back to the good time. What's up, like?
Rose went straight to braid comments.
Yeah, that's exactly what he's trying to
See,
do.
they tell on
He's
you.
sending her cash app, telling her to comment cousins being messy.
That's crazy.
He trying to get back to the good with Diamond.
This is a perfect way for her to be sad and get her coins. To be honest.
Girl,
This is a perfect opportunity to get those subscriptions up, baby.
I sure subscribed.
Please, like, just read them comments. You're done for the day.
Bray King is streaming my live and listening. Okay.
We know that.
Now I'm gonna block him.
But
Girl, I've been in here. Hold on, y'all. Don't respond. Hold on. Wait. Don't. Hold on, wait.
I just send you a messy Cash App.
She don't want him streaming her live.
Girl, don't block me.
he shouldn't be. She's on sub
Like I
only.
said, at the end of the day, Y'all want to keep shit going and play all these games and all that shit right there. I don't give a fuck about none of that. Leave me the fuck alone. Let me stay on my motherfucking side.
I know that's right, Diamond.
So what that supposed to mean, honey? Behind
Streamed. Anybody can be streamed. The fuck?
We probably shouldn't stream it if she don't sub all it. Yeah.
Well, technically, we streaming his live. He's streaming her.
Rose already in the comments, bro.
Just don't
I think Rose already caught a stray, money.
Rose caught a stray.
Somebody said braids stay in your place and she in hers. That's what it means. I don't have a place to stay in.
You know what? I kind of feel bad for the whirlpool.
Your message says, "Don't believe everything you hear is mess."
Not lying.
I kind of feel bad.
No, Rose
for the
did not do
deep
nothing. Like Rose
I
didn't do nothing
do.
over
I
there
kind of feel a
respectfully.
little
Like she
bad
didn't
for
do
the
shit.
goddamn MMA tag.
Yeah, she gonna kick me in my chest.
They picking what?
I'm only 5'1".
Rizzy.
Well, that Rizzy is a that girl there, but she
Can't do it. I'm not strong
got
enough.
her something to do.
If I say just leave me alone and let me be, leave me alone and let me be. That's it. That's all.
You should not have told me.
I'm not gonna go back and forth and play these games with y'all. I'm not.
I am scared.
Just how I feel.
My own limbs together.
I have a block party. I will have a block
Did you
party.
do it, friend?
That's it. That's
See,
all.
that's why she said that earlier. She's
proud of you.
frustrated. She didn't mean everybody.
Let's see it.
They say, Rizzy, you a whole wrestler.
I know I'm a wrestler, but I mean, you gotta be in my weight class.
See, I told you.
And whoever don't like it, it is what it is.
That's pretty.
Y'all can do whatever the fuck
love
y'all want
that.
to do.
That's
I
really
don't
pretty.
give a fuck. Drag me, talk about me every day, every fucking night, 40 days and 40 motherfucking nights. I don't give a fuck. Leave me the fuck alone.
I know that's right, Diamond. Y'all heard that? Don't block me, baby.
I came on here to motherfucking talk about TikTok and what the fuck they got going on.
I know, baby.
Rizzy, shut up, Rizzy.
Heartbreaker, I forgot you was here. Didn't block you again.
Damn.
Relax, relax. Just vibe.
And respectfully, please don't nobody come in here telling me who I should allow in my box, who I shouldn't block, and who I shouldn't block, because y'all love doing that shit. Y'all love telling people what the fuck they should do, who they should be cool with, and who they still should kick it with. Y'all love
You just did that to Ricky.
They over there picking with Diamond.
Y'all looking at the comments?
What the comments say?
I feel like Ricky got pee-pewed in the back, like on that movie.
Some of y'all,
Yes, bro. Type shit.
Nothing in particular. I'm just saying we can.
I feel bad for the goddamn it, deep freeze. I do.
They look for people to
some of y'all had that shit going on and y'all realize
Comments
for real.
mainly talking shit
I'm
about
Asian,
Diamond
can
and
you play the
Rose.
song? I literally went up there and
Exactly. Boys in the Hood. Y'all got the reference. Y'all doing good down there, Common Cousins.
all I did was go up there and say, why you in both comments? Why you in both lives, girl? And
Thank you, Mikey.
Diamond already got it because she was like, we heard him in the background. So
I just don't understand. I really don't.
You need a Diamond. I don't get it.
In 1 second, we're about to get a new streamer.
What you say, Nietzsche?
So was Rose being messy, they saying?
No, Rose, they tried to say that Rose was in his box streaming Diamond, but Rose said she just had Braid King playing on her other device, but she wasn't in his box.
Oh, you got it, Diamond. Big Germ.
German chocolate pound cake. Red
All right, let's go.
Right, you always
Thank
gotta do that.
you.
Happy Valentine's Day, Brie.
Thank you. Right. I love you. Well, thank you.
Relax. Okay, Carla. Sorry, too soon.
Kia over there with braids, y'all. In his box.
Yeah, that's what she been talking shit about me.
This is literally messy talk. It's
I
normal
want
to
to come
screw
get in my
people.
box.
I'm confused. What the fuck is we being sad for? It's performative ass shit.
Yeah, that's what Kia been talking shit about me, thinking she finna come get back in my boxes.
Hell, the only thing I gotta say is Diamond knew what the fuck. Diamond was probably watching this live and then went live,
Know how to keep
respectively.
her ass
And then
quiet
on
and
top of
Brady
that,
can
girl,
watch
you did
on.
call me Bradiana at the beginning of the live. It started off the quote unquote banter, if you want to call it that. So, girl, don't tell me to leave you alone right now. And then, especially if we on messy talk, girl, you know what time it is. Obviously, you don't know what time it is at nighttime, but baby, we in different lives. I'll be in 2 boxes at once. We streaming, we carrying bones, we being as messy as we can be, respectfully.
Yeah,
And then on top of that, girl, you just had Kia and Auntie Pearl up there arguing with each other, dragging each other drunkly, if that, which that's not what you want to do anymore. So no ma'am.
I'm not drunk. Go ahead. Fuck that braid.
Yeah, I didn't know.
Y'all give a fuck. I'm not drunk.
Okay, now that that's over. Okay, y'all. Sorry, you guys. Ooh wee.
Okay, Auntie Pearl, Uncle Pearl. I had to go get Uncle Pearl because Uncle Pearl said something when I exposed Poozy when they was scamming Miss Jackie's ass, and she said in the comments 4K that Kia was not credible. I've been on her ass ever since.
She said you can't call her Uncle Pearl.
Bitch, I'm gonna call her Uncle Pearl every time. Bitch,
Hold on now. Let's hold on. Kia, everybody give me a mute. Everybody, real quick. I want to set a couple of records straight for the mafia who's just now coming in here too. First of all, I see a comment from TikTok has crumbled that says Braid Hoover played her and called her money hungry. Nevertheless, let's go ahead and set the record straight for the people who don't know. Did Braid King send Kia over there? Yes or no comments. Did I send anybody over there? I said comments, Kia. Hold on. I want the comment because it's the answer.
My bad.
I'm sure being nosy.
We're just gonna set a couple of records straight. Let's just set it straight. And I seen a lot of the mafia people over there like telling her like those cash apps was BS, y'all. Okay. So I want to set the record straight for Ricky Rose as well. Like I want to be very clear to the mafia and to everybody else. Like I'm gonna say this nicely, but it's still gonna be medium because I'm gonna be very assertive when I say this.
Sorry, y'all.
All of that triangulation and shit and trying to tell people that this ain't that and this ain't that. Rose did nothing wrong tonight. Rose literally was in the live listening the same way a whole bunch of those comment cousins and the whole mafia was. The difference was they was in the comments and Rose was in the panel. And y'all heard my voice come through the background. A lot of y'all was just in both of those lives. So y'all trying to do that little thing and try to make Diamond think that Rose is not real and Rose is not this and Rose is not that because y'all been wanting her out the mafia. Bring it down a notch. Rose did nothing wrong. Rose came over there and it's nighttime and she was asking Diamond, what you doing on her at nighttime? Like Rose didn't do nothing to Diamond just then. So all you mafia goers, don't do that because Rose didn't do nothing to her at all. So stop trying to make it like she's weird and fake for being in both lives. Because if that's the case, y'all are weird and fake for being in my live as well. Y'all knew I was streaming too. So
Do you want to
that.
hear her? She's apparently live now.
Who? Ricky?
Mm-hmm.
I want to hear it because she probably about to be mad. Like, because y'all definitely just played on her top.
Brizzy, you want to go there?
I want to hear it. You guys, for the people I was asking.
Definitely want to hear. I want to hear.
Barbie, you not up there.
Yeah, because she just got played with, and I wouldn't call it sunned, but it was definitely like that little. It was that little. Sunned.
I don't know what.
I wouldn't call it sunned, but you could even hear Rose's tone change. Like Rose
You're not
was.
question me, and I'm grown. What the hell? I'm not going to talk to you like I'm 2.
I love HBO.
I don't know. She got a lot of pages. I don't know.
What page, y'all?
It's the garden. Just type in "It's the garden."
I didn't start shit. I just.
You guys, I was asking. I put my own lamps together. That's what I was doing.
Yeah, Rose really didn't do nothing, y'all. Seriously, she didn't do nothing.
Just a stud in me.
You embrace.
No, I can't stand that lady.
Hey, you embrace.
I'm gonna be honest now. That wasn't nice.
I was in his live listening the whole time. I didn't hear everything though.
Well, I apologize. I ain't do
because
shit
the times where I was talking.
Rizzy, please.
All
right.
But I didn't know I couldn't be in the lives.
Top Chef need a link.
So if he sent,
is Shell still here?
Oh, yeah. There you go.
Now,
Top
who's that
Chef.
down in the bottom corner?
Who is that? That's
I
Murder.
thought that was Brad King down there at the bottom.
You talking about it over here?
The one on the screen at the bottom next to that cookie is somebody with some braids shit. I thought that was Brad King.
Does Top Shelf need a box?
No,
We can't listen to that music, Shell.
There she go.
Shell.
Huh?
I thought we can't listen to music.
Yes, and I let them manage some investments.
Love y'all.
Oh, yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
Top Chef, they playing
There she
music,
is.
Shell.
Okay.
I'm putting up groceries.
Girl, you just not coming back from the store?
Girl, I brought in 20 bags by myself. And then I had to take a
No, but
little
it's only
siesta. I had to sit down for about 15, 20 minutes. Yeah.
My eyes can't hardly stay open. I'm on 10 o'clock and I'm in the bed.
You look so good today. And last night at Slim's was absolutely amazing, y'all.
Thank you. I loved it.
That was good. That was good stuff. You look so pretty. It was good stuff.
Thank you.
Girl. Anybody else go grocery shopping and the food you get, because I buy big packages and then I break it down and put it in the freezer. Anybody else do that?
Me too.
Yep.
Yeah, I get Ziploc bags and put my meat. I break it down.
Exactly.
It's cheaper in the big packs.
Exactly.
I got blue zippers in there and I got pink zippers. The pink zippers is the meat I need.
I gotta break all this meat down. I'm not happy.
Oh yeah, that's what I do.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, 12 chicken breasts and put 3 in each bag, and
I put a meal's worth. Yeah.
Put 6 chicken legs in a bag because ain't nobody here but me and Curtis. So
that part.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just me and my daughter
I was
for the
in
most
Walmart
part.
today, and the egg.
Except the chicken legs with the wings, so you have a little variety.
Your sister encouraged you to say, "Hey, Top Chef downstairs."
Hello. I can't see y'all. Hello, everybody. I love y'all. I miss y'all. Hey, Shell. That's my girl.
Hey, Top.
How you doing, sis? Hey, favorite nephew. There's my niece with her bad self over there. Hey, Glam.
Hey, getting my baby Valentine's Day get together.
I know, huh? Everybody wear red tomorrow.
Yeah, my mom always got us something for Valentine's Day, so I always carry the tradition, carry that along for my kids. So when they wake up in the morning, they have Valentine's on the table.
Oh, I'm not having the Valentine's, y'all. Don't tell me.
My hubby's on the road as usual, so we won't celebrate Valentine's Day till he gets home at the end of the month.
Almost tied with young men. Okay. Trump did very well with young people. Is he going to send you anything, though? Going to send you flowers or something?
Probably.
Or why don't you send him some flowers while he's on the road? We can't. He's on the road. That was dumb. But yeah, next time send him some flowers and have some for him waiting.
Oh yeah, I will. I'll make him his favorite and make him his red velvet cake.
That guy said was pretty dumb.
That sounds good.
Y'all see
Speaking
my
of red
video I
velvet
made
cake,
today?
It is not true. It is true.
Did y'all see my video I made today?
Uh-uh.
Oh, it
I
was
didn't.
funny.
What
I
is
was
it?
laughing my ass off, y'all.
Oh, were you in the red? I started it, but I was at the nail shop and I had to stop. I'm gonna go back and look.
I did see it that you would cheer for yourself if the cheering stopped.
Yeah.
Yes, I did see it.
I was laughing so hard. TikTok made me do another video, so I
Laughing at
took
yourself?
on that.
yeah. Speaking of red velvet cake, how is CoverGirl? Anybody? I haven't seen CoverGirl.
She said she took a step back from TikTok for a while. That's what she said last night.
Oh.
Fight was like a shot of testosterone in the
Mark Zuckerberg was like, oh my God, he's so cool.
My trick with red velvet is to use applesauce instead of the oil.
Is that like raisins?
No, it just makes it really moist. Did you say, is that like raisins?
Uh-huh.
Oh my God.
But there has been this trend in the Democratic Party, right? At least
Lord.
is becoming more and more hostile.
I need a maid.
That are typically men. They used to talk about this idea of like,
Coach was saying that he has Molly Maid come in once a month to do the deep cleaning, and they only charge $200.
Yeah, my housekeeper passed away from cancer last year, and I haven't replaced her at all. That was a hard, sometime because she'd be there like every other day, and when you have that kind of relationship, this is kind of replace that. She would
Yeah.
she would know. I'm like, where's that lipstick, honey? She know right where to go get it. It was a different relationship.
Developed a friendship, yeah.
Exactly, and I just, it's not easy to replace. So,
No.
yeah.
I do agree the Democratic Party for
Lord.
Y'all know I went back and hit the unmute to see what they was in there talking about. See what they was in there talking about now.
It felt like I'm not with that. I don't believe in that. And I'm gonna go over here because
What you listening to, Nitra?
No, I'm just looking at stuff.
That's probably me. That I'm watching it
live on TikTok. Like everybody went off. Break came now. We can't probably listen to them. They playing music, so
I think they're back. Let's see what they told me. Let's drop in there one more time.
Just cut it up, girl.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, don't let me die, coward.
Thank you. And I feel like
Yeah, I don't think they got nothing really interesting going on. But yeah. I see Mad Cal up on the panel with him, but I think she's his mod.
Oh, y'all know Katie been still going off. Go over there and see what that fat wank's face ass witch got to say. They said she made another video.
No.
She done made a video about Tracy, y'all, 26 minutes ago.
No.
Go play it.
What is wrong with her?
What is wrong with her?
My God.
She made another video today, but it's gone. She just making them and taking them down.
What is it? Dumpskin? Dumpskin?
Katie.
I think it's Lumpkin.
It's DALUMPKINS. Yeah, we need to record this video about Tracy because she's gonna take it down.
Okay, spell her last name again, Nisha.
DALUMPKINS. Katie Damkins. The Lumpkins or whatever. I can't stand the KC Mo. I can't stand her.
I know it. She can't stand
Okay. All right, y'all. Let's watch.
This is to Tracy. I'm Tracy from FOE because it's weighing heavy on my heart. Tracy, I want to let you know I apologize.
Oh,
girl.
Putting that picture up there of you like that.
Is that it?
Please forgive me.
Mm-mm.
That was so wrong, so disrespectful. I don't know what you're going through or anything, but I know that weight heavy on my heart. I'm getting ready to go to bed, and that weight heavy on my heart. And Tracy, I'm sorry. I don't even know you like that, but it weighed heavy on my heart about what I did to you. I'm angry right now. I'm hurt, and a lot of this ain't got nothing to do with y'all. I'm in a different space, head space, and I've been for months. This have nothing to do with you guys. I was already angry, and I just needed a little something to unleash on, and this just put the icing on the cake. I was already hurt. This have nothing to do with you guys. That's probably why I can't really see if I made a mistake or not with that $900 because I'm already hurt.
Girl.
Here comes the excuse tour.
Angry, you want to lash out. But I don't want to go through all this. But Tracy, you weigh heavy on my heart. And I don't know why it's bothering me, but I do want to tell you I'm sorry. And I apologize. Okay? Forgive me, Tracy. I took all the videos down, okay? That was wrong of me to do that to you. I don't know where you're at mentally or anything of that nature, but it weighed heavy on my heart. And I couldn't even sleep without making this video. So
yeah, go to fucking bed.
Self-reflective. And ask God to let me look deep in myself. Let me know if I did wrong. Because I'm so hell-bent on me being so right that I need to really look at this situation. Because I'm not in a good headspace. And Tracy, I just want to let you know I'm sorry. Miss Nitra, I'm sorry too. I wish you guys could have met me on a better note, but I want to let you know I'm sorry, Tracy. This is for Aunt Tracy. I apologize, but if anybody else weigh heavy on my heart, I'll let y'all know I will apologize. I will. But Tracy, I truly apologize to you, okay?
This is me.
Let me get in on some of this. Shame.
What y'all think about that?
Here comes the apology tour is what I think about it.
Yeah, you listen, her last stunt with trying to post the videos in the first place to get likes, clicks, and views backfired. Didn't work the way she wanted it to work. She ended up crashing out, nobody else. So since that didn't work, now she in the bed crying because it didn't work. So she coming up with a whole nother she trying anything she can.
That's the one that took our $900, y'all. See, I'm gonna tell you what it is. Hear me out. Hear me out. We've been saying we're gonna take her to Judge Mathis.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she don't want to go to the Judge Mathis, but she going. She is going. So all that fake crying and shit, laying in the bed with that damn rag on your head and stuff, I don't want to hear none of that at all.
Girl, I'm just me. It's funny. She said, I got to get used to YouTube. I've been answering y'all's questions in the chat from 30 minutes ago. She didn't hit a scroll down button, girl. She wasn't current on the chat.
Katie can't try to say that she's just like this because she's in a bad space. You know that woman been cussing people for years.
Mm-hmm. I don't want to diagnose them, but something wrong with them. Laying in the bed, batting your eyes and stuff. Making them so that you go or something.
Yo. This is, let me see if this was hold on, let me see what date this was. Oh, it was only a week ago. I was gonna say this was
Even if you cannot stay,
I think you are the one for me. Here's where you are to be. I just want to satisfy you, 'cause you're not mine and I can't deny it.
Maybe she going through some relationship stuff. Mm-mm. All right, y'all. Well, that might that might be a wrap. Y'all see where Annie ended up going. I had to take her down. Yeah, she she. Oh wait, she done popped back up. Hold on.
Sherry, you ain't got to put me back up.
I knew she wasn't gonna last long.
I want you to put me back. Oh. Okay.
Look, that's how you be doing me, Nitra. I put myself downstairs, y'all, and I get ready to hit my little vape or something. I look up, I'm like, damn, Nitra put me back up here.
Girl. Trying to give me a bite of breakfast and the shit. Girl, if I eat some breakfast, I'll be asleep till in the morning.
Oh, Lord. Well,
you don't have no mercy for who travel me.
Top Shelf, what you cooking?
For 2 seconds. Top Chef divide that meat up, child. And I called myself looking at her, put up her grocery shit, and fell asleep. Girl. Girl. Oh, child. And then over here had a nerve to be eating snacks and going to sleep at the same damn time. What mask? Yeah, nigga, we just got her, girl. Girl.
I'm gonna say my good nights. Oops, sorry.
That's okay, Berta. I thought she was asleep already anyway.
I thought you was already down when you so quiet.
Well, you know, I never know when to chime in, and usually when I do, somebody else is talking.
Oh, you all right?
I know
money. Encourage. I'm a damn shy.
Well, good night, my beautiful friends, and I shall see you tomorrow.
Good night, Berta.
We love you.
Love you.
Who be singing that way? It's Katie. Katie need to pay us our damn money. Period. We want our money from Katie.
Yeah, we definitely need a Judge Mathis. We need to, you know, I really wish that she would have came to the juke joint court and did right, but she ain't gonna do right.
Yeah, I want to go. What we gonna do when we get to TikTok? Empress, you gonna go live? Let's spend a night at your house. Who gonna go live? AJ don't go live no more. PJ in there on the phone. Miss J's, I don't want to go hard. Miss J's don't let nobody else talk shit now. I love Miss J's, but I can't spend a night at her house no more.
Curtis sleep. You ain't checked the ice cream?
Nah, I'm gonna wait till tomorrow.
That ice cream ought to be froze. It's been about 5
Y'all
hours.
know I'm going to sleep.
Well, I don't know. Where Adrena going to work?
Yeah, Adrena can't do it. We gotta get a nighttime shift crew because this ain't going good. I gotta have somewhere to lay down at night, and ain't nobody going live.
Miss J's was so loud last night, I had to cut off.
I'm telling you, Jess, I couldn't. Girl, Miss J's took over. She did. talked all damn night. Every time I woke up, Miss James was talking. I don't want to spend the night at her house tonight. Good night, Miss Bertle.
She gonna pull out some pots and pans and start cooking something again.
Listen to Caitlin.
I don't really hardly follow nobody on TikTok to figure out who to stream, y'all. Y'all gotta give me some ideas. Let me see. I love live streams. My live thing be so boring. Let's see.
I be boring.
I
too,
said I
man.
can go live for about 2 hours, sis.
Okay.
But I'm doing this, so I'm not gonna be entertaining. Where's Becca? Who's seen Becca lately?
I have not. I wonder if Becca got offended by something.
Oh,
Because I saw her somewhere else, but didn't see her at the house.
I haven't seen her in a minute.
I saw Becca somewhere else, but I ain't seen Becca at the mansion. That's kind of wearing me.
You think somebody offended her?
Yeah.
It's always
I think KB been offended too.
Who?
KB.
Well, sometimes she had that coming though.
I think I think these black people running the white people off on the internet. I really do.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they so disheartening that they being that kind of people, but it's just too late.
No, they ain't, girl. KCMO, right? She right with us. She down there in the chat.
Oh, Casey ain't going no damn where. She don't give a shit.
Right. Neither do Liz. Liz don't care.
Liz don't care. Liz talk don't care. That Liz with the popcorn show don't give a damn. I think they ran her off the other day though. Who she get into it with, y'all? Glam. I think Glam ran her off.
Oh yeah, Liz. Mm-hmm.
Started it with Glam.
Oh no, Glam. The hell?
I was trying to find some blogs so we can look at nature.
How many people's in here? I can't see.
It's still
I was just fixing to. Chad, I guess I need to sing y'all something that somebody want to have a meeting with me.
Oh, girl, I found something with Kiana and Blaze speak on Tea Time. Yeah.
Let's do something.
Let's see. Auntie Pearl over there, child.
Who's she with?
Let me see. I'm going to share. She on Tea Time.
Tea Time live?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Tea Time be live at 3, 4 in the morning sometime. Girl, what y'all want to do?
And we're still listening.
Huh? Let me play it?
Yeah, I'm nosy as hell.
I don't know. Rizzy was just feeling like Rizzy at the moment.
That's what I
Rizzy,
was gonna ask. I'm not gonna
she
lie.
popped over there as well, and we didn't know. Everybody didn't know nothing. Everybody was just doing their own thing, to be honest, tonight. Nothing was a setup. It was a series of unfortunate events, and unfortunately, Rose just got the brunt of it.
Y'all said that I told that little bitch that she was untrustworthy. Listen, she's an alcoholic. She is definitely untrustworthy. I don't even remember saying that, okay? I don't. But if I said it, I fucking meant it.
Yeah. Hey.
This is so unfortunate. What's up, Proxy? Can y'all get the live goal up for the people that's in here for me? You can resubscribe if you have been having trouble. If you've been having problems subscribing, you can now resubscribe. I know a lot of y'all just in here for the mess, but if you are in here for me, go ahead and resubscribe and go ahead and help me reach the live goal. If not, then just I guess you here for the mess. Hey Proxy.
Hey T. So basically, I want to come up and offer
Thank y'all.
different insight because I was in Braids Live the whole time. So I think they're confusing him telling the people to go over there and tell Auntie Pearl that Kia was talking about her on his panel with him sending Kia over there. He didn't send Kia. He sent comment cousins to say that to Auntie Pearl in Diamond's comments. So I think what happened with Rose, it was a build up on that same live because Rose was telling Diamond, like basically she called out Braid from the Rose called out Braid from the comments like, "Oh, Braid, come up," and Diamond was like, like what? And then Rose like, "He in here in the comments." Like Diamond was like, "I know Braid ain't in here," and then Rose was like, "Yeah, he in the comments." And then there was a conversation about it hugging it out. So I think that already put Diamond on edge. So then when she found out that Rose was streaming both lives, I think it just took it over the top. So I think it was messy intentions, and I'm just gonna be honest. Rose calling out Brave from Diamond comments did give messy. And Diamond kind of
What you
bit
mean?
back.
Hold on, wait. What you mean Rose called out Brave from Diamond comments?
She was talking to Braid in the comments, like, come up in Diamond's live, telling him to come and then shit. Diamond was like, I know Braid ain't in here. And then Rose was like, yeah, he in the comments.
Oh.
So I think that was the start of it.
Proxy, I got a question.
She asked her, because Rose did ask, she said, well, can he come up, Diamond? She did ask, could he come up?
They're saying Rizzy called out Rose for being in both lives, and that made Rose look bad.
Right, that was after all. So that was after all of that I just described. And then Rizzy came over from Braid's live in Diamond's panel to be messy, and she said, "Why is Rose in both lives?"
Oh, everybody's saying Proxy correct. So,
but Rose had already entered it for it to line up that way when she was saying, like, calling out Braid name from Diamond comments. She had already kind of set it up because if you know what they've been going through, it is gonna give it that. And then you telling, like, you saying hug it out, and then that's when Diamond told her, well, you hug it out with the bitch you got the restraining order against.
Oh shit.
So that's where it started, and then they kind of like buffered it out and kind of like but really it was they was poking each other with a knife, but they was laughing basically. Like it was nice, nasty. And then that's when all of the other stuff happened.
Oh, thank y'all.
So basically, Rose did kind of insert herself messy, and then once it all layered up, that's why I think Diamond was kind of like, I ain't her at that point. Like, what the fuck? Basically, so.
You say what, Nitra?
I said me and Proxy don't get along at all. I really don't care for her, but I will say the last couple of lives I've seen her in, she's been trying to get stuff straightened out. I don't care for her.
Empress said Rose live, FWA live, HB live. I can't do HB too much. That's a different level of entertainment right there.
Is it too much, sis? Is it too much over the top?
Yeah, I can't do too much of that.
What?
Of HB's live.
No.
I haven't heard it. I'm sure enough believe.
Shit happens so fast.
Just real fast, out of nowhere.
Damn, y'all. I don't know what to say. So Diamond mad at Rose?
Probably.
Is that true?
Probably. I guess so. That's why she's crying right now.
I just went over there. She
crying?
ain't crying.
They ain't crying no more. They live shut down. They just over there talking. Oh, then y'all stop saying she crying.
And listen, when the conversation, when Rose did bring him up, we were actually in the middle of talking about Kev when she brought him up.
Oh, she
so
was?
that's why I know I
Okay.
didn't bring up. I know
Thank
I
y'all
didn't
for
bring
the
anything
gift.
up.
She was crying? Okay, she's not crying now. She okay right now.
She was crying 5 minutes ago.
I apologize. I don't be knowing y'all. I guess I be loud and wrong all the time. I'm sorry. Proxy can clock it. Was she crying back? Just leave it to Proxy, okay?
Yeah, little lamb.
Damn. This is so unfortunate. Like, damn. I don't even know what to say. Susu said she needs to tighten up, so she probably gathered herself. What you mean? Are they cool? Are they best friends?
That was just like a I'm assuming misunderstanding. They should be fine. You know, it's not too big, but damn. People were carrying that on the rose.
This is too much. I'm gonna just say that this is too much. This is too much. I don't even know what to say. I don't know how we got here. We done went from the Rachel lady to now we fight again, backfighting each other. Backfighting each other again. Let me shut up. I'll just let Proxy have it. Proxy, can you get him again?
what you say?
Can you clock it again? Because I don't know what to say. I just feel like this is crazy. I think she is hurt because she said she really likes Diamond. So what did Diamond say? She can't come no more?
What did Diamond say?
What happened with Rose and Diamond?
Nah, I think it was just the energy, and then the cash apps, and then the comments was telling her not to trust Rose. Don't trust her. She playing in your face and stuff like that. I didn't hear them really.
Oh, Nature, I didn't hear you. What you say? Yeah. Well, I don't know, y'all. Y'all tell me what y'all want to do. I can look for stuff to stream, or we can go on and shut it down. I think the Queen of the Casa has called it quits. Top Shelf, you gonna hit your live button over there? We got 50 people in here. I'm sure 50 are FOE. They looking for somebody else to come get comfortable in. You on mute, sis.
Y'all can get comfortable, run the show. I need to charge my iPad in, and I'm doing this right here, so I won't be very interactive, but y'all can have the house. Make yourself at home.
Okay, all right. Well, FOE, we did this thing once again. We've been on 3.5 hours. I hope we got enough likes and watch hours. I'm pretty sure y'all did it. We'll find out tomorrow, but good night, y'all. We get back over to TikTok. Miss Top Shelf is probably going to hit her live button. And
go from there.
Money said, yeah, KCMO, I'm not sure if we have enough time in yet. It really doesn't calculate the time until after you end the live. So we're going to see. We're going to see. Maybe if we did, Nitra can make a grand announcement on TikTok tomorrow. Empress, do you got some good rewinds that we can watch while we over there with Top Shelf? Empress might have some good clips for us, y'all. So let's go meet over there, and thank y'all again and love y'all. And I'll meet y'all on the other side.